No, it isn't.
We are live, everybody. Hey,
Are we?
everybody! Welcome to the show.
I'm not even prepared.
Who knew?
10 minutes ago, I was shopping for frozen chicken.
There we go. Here we
Honestly.
go. Hey, you know what's really cool about this show today? We have a surprise guest who wears red pants and is misogynistic, and Usman's going to come all over himself for this guy. This is very exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. You don't have a show like this every week.
You're so uncouth, as they say.
Thank you.
I'm trying to put this up on the big fucking screen. Hang on.
There you go. Yeah, you can put it on the big screen. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. We know the fans aren't here yet. Yeah, big screen. Yeah, look at you.
There we go.
Big screen.
There we go. Would you just remind me, because actually I get the impression that in the nicest way possible, Usman, our co-host, is growing in spiritual cigar strength.
Oh, I thought he was growing in size. I thought you were going to tell me he's getting fat because he eats too much.
No,
but that's all right. Yeah, okay.
No, so the reason I say this here, please just remind me, if I don't know why I have this reputation.
You have a reputation? That's awesome.
I have a reputation. Well, at least the people that get close enough to me to speak to me, say to me, Reza, I get the impression you're just a very foul-mouthed, know-it-all. Really kind of very horrible things people say to me up close and personal.
Can I tell you, right there in my heart, when I hear things like that about you, it touches me. I'm glad
you feel touched.
I'm touching myself right now. But let me just say this. I don't even go there. So here's, you know what's funny, just so the fans understand, if you meet us in person, everyone's tuning in for this show. They're all getting ready. Anyway, if you meet us in person, we're pretty much the same guys.
All 2.5 people.
We only have 2.5 fans. All 2.5 are here. Usman, and how do we pronounce our guest's name? Because I call him Jism, and I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it.
I say Jasim. Some people call say Jasim, but the
Jasim.
The Hombre
so
Habano is going to be on here. I'm sure he'll introduce himself. This is.
I'm sure. I wonder if he's going to wear red pants today.
I think he has a penchant for wearing colorful, flamboyant.
I wore this shirt in his honor. So the people on the podcast, I'm wearing a red polo shirt with Mickey Mouse.
You're in red.
Yeah, it's not even that time of the month. So I'm wearing this, ready to go. I'm excited. So I can't wait for this guy to come on. I have a list of questions, at least 2. I know Usman's been preparing all week. He's been like a giddy little schoolgirl. He's in hair and makeup for the last 4 hours.
Cool thing is that his cool thing is he does prepare.
He does, which is better than what we do. So because we don't prepare. Hey, while we're waiting for Usman and the kids, can I talk about this cigar I found last week that I think could be my cigar of the year?
Go on then. Is there any way to stop you talking about the cigar that you found?
Honestly, probably not. So this cigar right here is made by Diamond Crown. It's made exclusively for the Corona Cigar Company, from what I understand. It's called the Tampa cigar. And let me tell you about this. I smoked one and I bought some more because, I got to smoke 3 to see if I like it. But this could be the cigar of the year. And what shocked me was this has Florida tobacco.
This sounds suspiciously like a paid shout out.
It is not a paid shout out.
I know it isn't. I know it isn't. But it sounds suspiciously like one. Now, the reason I say this is because this is verging on the border of being commercial. And
no, if I was going to do a commercial, it would be more like this.
By the way, for the 3 people who are watching this show, I just want to say, because we're live, it's lovely if people comment and subscribe to this show, because Stephen really needs.
I need love. Uplift. I do.
Right,
I need
this
love.
is Stephen's channel, and
no, stop. It is not my channel. This is 2OF Entertainment.
Since I signed the contract. Since
you signed the contract, now it's part of you're part of 2OF.
Do you like the way that segued in there?
I like that. And we're waiting for Usman to sign. But prima donna he wants M&Ms in his dressing room. He needs naked Tahitian girls fanning him. It's going to be a while till we sign his agreement, so we'll see.
Are you going to be today?
Unfortunately, I went outside because I was saying, today on the yacht would be a nice day to have a stogie because of our guest. It is so windy here on the marina, and I wish my hair looked much better.
Is a hurricane about to blow? Because you're on the Florida side.
Whoa! I don't know her name, so I can't answer that. But anyway, I was just it is very windy. So no, me sitting outside would literally be like one of those reporters that does a typhoon report where you watch them just kind of like, and the wind. So I figured I would just be inside. I'll pick hopefully a weekend where I will say that one of the cigar places that I go to has suggested that possibly I do the shows there, which would be in a cigar lounge in the morning when we do the show. So I'm excited. So we may do that.
And they wouldn't have to pay that much for it.
I'm going to basically me showing up. But anyway, yes, I was very flattered, but this is not a paid advertisement. All I can tell you is this could be my cigar of the year. And I think in December, we're going to do cigars of the year. So it'll be that either, or the Winds of My Daughter, Calistago, whatever the hell they're called. And then I had the Juan Lopez. He was a good cigar. And I got that from Habano.
That was the
Argentina special blend.
Partagás Connoisseur.
Yes, it was. It was a beauty. I loved it. So that could be my cigar of the year, but I only had one, and I have to take the jet down to Argentina now, and I have to go pick up some. It's a whole thing. So we don't know.
I was telling Ruben that I went through that box like on a daily basis. That box of 10 just vanished just like that, right? Because it felt like a daily smoke. I mean, shouldn't really be a daily smoke, but that's what happens when you put dangerous weapons in my hands. Yeah.
If you put anything in your hand, so there you go.
So that is what
now, the excitement for later today, and for the fans that don't
tell
know,
us what's exciting for later today. There's some tension in the air. I'm
good. I got no tension. I got a massage earlier. All my tension's been released. As happy.
Oh, you got a massage. I got a few email messages.
No, I didn't get any. No, listen. Here's what's really cool. We have a whole bunch of people that want to come on the show now, and the nice thing is, none of them bother me. They all go after you, and they're all like,
"That's true. Actually,
can I come on the show?"
No, actually, this is what's happened. Is like for a week since we did that last show
with Amy.
When was that? That was about 100
that was about 168 hours ago.
Yeah. I actually reached out to one person for a little bit of a chin wag about certain things that might come up on this show. Certain things that might come on.
We can't mention this person's name.
Actually, let me give it an overall flavor. It's about cigar influencing what people can say, what they can't say, what they should say, what they shouldn't say. Are there any rules? Are there no rules? Do we make up the rules as we go along? So I think a sophisticated discussion, as cigar smokers should have, is a discussion that brings in all sorts of different perspectives, etc., right? Yeah. And so I reached out to one person, but the thing is, there's the number of messages and feedback that I've had from different people about, the whole fucking range of opinions which people have. But what's very, very cool is that it seems that suddenly it takes talking points. Are they important talking points? I guess they are. If people want to talk about them, they want to talk about them. So this of many other talking points is why we're going to have, I think, perhaps one of the leading cigar influencers in the world coming on right now.
We have you on the show every week, so we're fine. Yeah, we're good.
No, so let me clarify myself. I'm not an aficionado. I am, in fact, I was going to do a humorous post about this. Yeah, basically, I'm a mild enthusiast. Right?
So hold on 1 second. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, before you go into your amusing posts, here it comes. Princess is logging in early because she's afraid we're going to talk about her. I know she's coming because I hear the train coming around the corner.
Every single week. There's nothing new about this.
No,
you like her.
Yeah, go ahead. She's trying to get out of the hair and makeup. Let me do a close-up for you. There you go.
Did you do a close-up?
I'm doing it.
It's just a plastic life. I'm toying with the idea of having a bit of a smoke, and in reaching distance is the Partagás Capitoles. I might have a Partagás Capitoles. Depends on how this show goes. And I'm going to pair it with the ultimate pairing, Coca-Cola Zero.
Yeah. And I have Scotch. I'm drinking this morning. I've already had some because I know it's going to be that kind of day already. I've had my Glen Fargus 40-year-old. So I went from a Macallan 25 to a Glen Fargus 40, which I thought was pretty good of me. So
I know all about whiskeys. I know three people, maybe four people
Keep
I
going.
know
You mean
four
no
people
six?
that know their whiskeys really, really well. I'm going to give them all shout outs. One of them is you. The other one is Roy Sommer. The third one is Christian Secchi, and the fourth one is Mustafa. And there's very few people that I smoke with, right? And very few people that I drink with. Yeah, and this is that group, right? Yeah, but these people know their whiskeys. I would hazard a guess that Mr. AJ Patel knows his whiskeys as well.
Ooh.
He's probably listening to this cringing. Oh, I wonder when Reza is going to say my name out loud in vain. Well, I
Wow.
said it now, but I said it in a nice way. So
You
I'm
did.
sure Mr. Patel
Now it's
knows his
Mr.
whiskey.
Patel. Okay.
Well, the thing is this: respect for one's elders and betters. We were taught in
Wow.
school, and
Oh, God.
well, I hang on to that little nugget of perhaps classiness from time to time. I'm not a very
Yeah,
particularly
sure.
classy person, but if you can pretend to be classy,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And here's the
that will
best
just
part.
about get you through life.
Usman's already having technical difficulties, so this is going to be great because
Seriously,
yeah,
Usman's
seriously,
having technical
he's having
difficulties.
problems. So basically, today our guest is going to be you, me, and Jazz, whatever his name is, and this is going to be awesome because Usman's going to die. This is like when AJ Patel came on and his internet died. This is going to be
Did you
awesome.
see Usman's reaction when
Yeah.
AJ was on and he didn't realize AJ was on?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, what the fuck is going on here? I
Yeah.
just been for one day and you bring AJ Patel on, right?
And now that
Well,
he
there
brought
you
this
go.
guy
That's the magic of
of the world. Yeah.
um, this type of social media. It's very random.
This
It's
is going to
very
be awesome.
unprepared.
Jasmine, how do I pronounce his name again?
Jasim.
Jasim, I'm sorry.
Now
Jasim,
you have this obsession of pronouncing names incorrectly.
that
Now, hang
is
on,
so
hang on. I'll
true.
just say this as our caveat. Stephen gets this wrong for everyone, so
That's
no
right.
one. And oh, by the way, let me say this one more time, right? Yeah, since people are logging on, please do subscribe. It's good fun when you subscribe. And let me just say, because Stephen says it from time, but let me say from my point, we're not here to be disrespectful to anyone. We're here just to chat the way we chat as friends and as we get on. It's not about being disrespectful. It's not about having a go at anyone, but some mild leg pulling and etc.
Right.
But it's done in good humor. If you don't like it, yeah, you can just send nasty messages in saying you don't like it, or just don't watch it.
Yeah,
No
to
big
Rizza.
deal.
And I can give you his email address. You can send it
And
out to him.
and what I'll do is I'll move it to the slightly more important folder in my inbox called junk.
Right. And ladies and gentlemen, Princess has arrived. She is dressed in all her regala today. She's got a suit, a
Regalia.
tie on, her glasses. The beard has been trimmed. The 12-year-old boy now is converted into a 45-year-old man. Should we bring Princess in, or should we just let him just sit there
No,
and
no, no, no,
stew?
no. It would be unfair. This
So
is a
let's
this
bring
is
him
a
in. I
trinity.
agree. We'll
This
let
is
him
a
sit there.
trinity, a trinidad of
Dad, okay.
presenters. I
Okay.
guess.
He's
Is it
fixing
presenters?
himself.
No, we're buddies.
It's just
It's not even a
something. All
show.
right, Princess. Princess? Give me the thumbs up when you're ready. Okay. There you. Oh,
Just
Princess
bring
is
him
ready. She
on,
gave me the
ready or
thumbs
not.
up.
Bring him
All
on.
right. There we go.
Are you going to keep
Ladies
it
and
personal?
gentlemen, there
Are
he
you going to keep it
is.
Hello,
personal?
everyone.
There
Bloody
he is,
hell.
all
Usman, is
dressed
that
up.
tie tight enough? Make it
Yeah. How
slightly
tight is
tighter.
that tie?
Make the knot
Oh my
tighter.
God. Yeah.
Happy now?
Flower. Oi,
Now,
hoi, hoi,
now,
hoi, hoi. The
listen. We have a
Pakistani
question
comes out with the
before the
green.
guest. We have a question
Oh,
before the guest
Usman
gets
never
here.
Usman never dresses up like this
I
for
know.
any normal show.
No, but for a normal show, he dresses for this
You're
guy
forgetting,
because this
you're
guy.
forgetting the fact that we have a guest who is considered to be a very well-dressed gentleman.
Thank you.
Is
He
yeah,
right
of
there.
course,
He's right there.
and is the Hombre Habano for communications category. So I
Didn't
needed to
get
be
that yet.
at least
Ah,
I
You got
wanted
that?
to.
Congratulations, Rizza. That is beautiful, Rizza. I didn't know you won that. Awesome. Very nice. So, now, listen, we have a question for you before
Please
the
go ahead.
guest gets here. I don't know. So, my question is David was telling me that Rizza has signed his paperwork with 2OF Entertainment. We're waiting for your
it was
contract to come
ages
back.
ago.
Why?
Ages and ages
Yeah.
and
Why?
ages
Where's
ago.
your agreement?
What paperwork?
Oh, he's going to play this game. See, I told
No
you,
paperwork.
these stars, they get uppity like this. Now we're going to have a problem. Right away. I'll have David resend it. David's going to send you a message later asking you for your paperwork. You got to send it in.
Please do. Tell him to send me whatever he has to.
Usman, do me a small favor, buddy. Yeah,
Yeah.
just get Stephen to pronounce the guest's name properly today.
There is a
Because
reason.
I
There
don't
is
know
a
the number
reason.
of
There is
times.
a reason. I am not even going to give Stephen that chance
Thank
because
you.
I love the guest too much. I'm not going to risk it.
Would it be okay? Would it be okay if Stephen and I also managed to ask a question or two of Jesse?
Yeah. Or is this going to be just the
Oh,
Usman show?
you're forgetting the fact. I am Team Jasim. You are both the questioners.
Okay. So, wow. This is going to be that show. Okay. Hey, Usman, while we're waiting for the guest who just
Usman's
appeared.
the ultimate cigar groupie. Usman is
He
the
is.
ultimate cigar. He's having a bit of an orgasm moment
Yeah.
right now.
Now
yeah?
let me
But I
just
love
just
Usman's
say,
enthusiasm. I just
I
absolutely
do.
love Usman's
I do too.
enthusiasm.
Now let me
If
just say,
someone makes the show, it's
both-
Usman makes the show.
Okay, tell both of you. Have I
Yeah.
ever sent you these many messages in
No.
an entire week?
No, not even an entire month. Now,
Yeah.
just so you know,
True.
our guest, who I can't pronounce his first name because apparently now that I do, it reminds everybody of a porno movie. His name, how do you pronounce it? He's
Jasim
here.
Ahmed.
Thank you very much. Jasim is here. Would you like to bring him in, or do you want him to hear us riff a little more
Let
so he
Usman
decides
get
to
intro.
jump off the balcony? And I have the hat.
Wait.
What?
Don't
Oh,
do anything.
yeah, he's got to put us on Instagram.
Okay, yes. So now Instagram is fine.
Oh,
It
and
is-
you know what? This is the best part about this. This Instagram will come out before the show ends, like when we had Aaron Sigmund on. Not
Yeah,
like
this is the keenest-
usual when it comes out 5 hours,
the
5 days
keenest
Oh
later.
my
Usman has ever been.
god! You guys are actually very I would say biased when it comes to me doing things.
We're not biased. We just you told
Yeah,
us to
yeah.
post this.
I'm
we were like,
excited
sure,
that
we'll
you're
post it
excited.
at some point.
Just
I'm
give me
excited
one
that you're
second.
excited.
I am sorting Jasim in
Justin's
for
right
a
there.
second.
I can see
Yeah,
Justin.
I know.
He's
Just
okay. He
wait,
looks very good. Justin's got a hat on. He's got some sunglasses. He's got that Miami Vice look. Hey, Justin's looking sharp. And I wore a red shirt for him.
Wait.
I was gonna hang
Cigar
out in a
King of Cool, no?
bathtub with Scotch and Bubbles, but I asked Bubbles and she said she wouldn't join me. So I figured I would just hang out with a red shirt. So there you go. So I'm very excited about this. And when Jasmine,
What's
before he comes on,
everyone
Usman, I just want you to show you this
Wait.
cigar. I have to show you this cigar. Pay attention. This is a Diamond Crown
Yeah,
Florida Tobacco Sun-Grown Special Edition. This could be my cigar of the year.
The bigger the words, the longer the name of the cigar.
Stephen, my only
Maybe-
problem.
yeah.
Stephen, my only problem is
Yeah,
you're
you have a
still
lot of problems.
you're still sitting inside.
I can't. I just told everybody before you came on. The reason I can't go it is so breezy here at the
It's a
marina.
fucking hurricane blowing.
It'll be like a hurricane. Yeah. As much as I want to be outside smoking a cigar right now, it would
I
not
have a
take
feeling a
itself.
hurricane is going to blow in here as well.
Well, she's coming in about noon, so we'll have to speak to her. So, are we ready to bring in the guest?
No. Wait.
God forbid we should bring the guest in. I mean, you
No,
know.
wait.
Okay, no, we're gonna. Like, it's only. Listen, it's only a
Yeah,
4-hour
that's-
show.
No, it's fine. See, we still have 7 more minutes to
Yes,
officially
but the
go.
guest has arrived early because he's excited to be with
Oh,
Riza and I.
he's
Bring him on early. Bring him on early.
No, I can't. He just left.
No.
He left.
He's-
He left.
he's-
He just left.
He's fixing the Instagram and
No,
link
he's
that
fixing
way.
his
So
Okay.
yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so-
Oh dear.
Oh my
dear, the
God, we're
pressure's
so
on.
screwed now.
You know how people like me are under pressure, yeah?
One of the guys on Instagram, I have to say, when he saw this cigar, he said there's just a little more space left for another band on this cigar. Yes, I agreed with you, Dad, 100%. I think if with a little luck, they're going to put one here and maybe right there.
Quite
we have Mr. Mehrdad Riahi or Dodd.
Dodd,
as we
Dodd
call it.
messaged, AJ messaged. The thing is this, because I'm wearing the sunglasses, yeah, all the messages look funny. Now, you might ask me why I'm wearing sunglasses on the show.
We could.
Oh,
Anyway,
I get
Arash-
some protection from you splendid
Arash
people.
from Three Amigos Cigar Club says, would be respectful to know your guest name. Of course, Arash, we're sharing it. So for anyone and everyone who has joined in so far and will be joining in, we have a very special guest today.
Oh, thank
We
you.
are going to
This
be
is
joined
good.
in. We are going to be joined in by 2 of my elder brothers. On my right is Raza Adil, and on my left is Steven Seagal. So, in addition to both,
He's a fucking martial artist.
I am a martial. I look much better on
addition-
screen like this than when you meet me in person. My hair is better. I look good.
in addition to both of these splendid fellows, we are going to be graced by the worthy presence of my dear friend and brother,
He's not your friend.
Jasim
You don't even know
Ahmed.
this guy.
Jasim Ahmed happens to be the official master of Habanos for the United Arab Emirates.
Okay.
He is one of the 5 official influencers of Habanos SA, the company that markets and sells Cuban cigars around the world. Yes, of course, excluding USA. And
USA.
the most important of all, because of his amazing contribution to the marketing, promotion, and all of that for the cigar culture and Habanos, he was awarded as the Hombre Habano in the communications category, or as they call it, the Habanos Man of the Year for 2023 in the communications category.
Well,
So
actually,
we are. We
actually,
will be,
it's not hombre habano. It's hombre habano. There's no H's pronounced.
my extreme
No,
apologies.
that was my
And,
little contribution to that. That was my
yeah,
little
thank
contribution.
thank you very
We're
much.
done
Thank
now. We can go.
That was my humble contribution.
you. Yeah, thank you
You were
very
very
much.
humbling. By the way, the guest was in the green room and he's left. So I think he's not coming for his interview. So that's it. We're done. All right. Now we can talk about what we usually talk about. Absolutely nothing. So,
Is
It's
he
called
there?
it's
Is he
called
not there?
shooting the breeze. We get
yes,
together.
Is he
3 of
there?
us get
No.
together. Huh?
Stephen, can you see him in the green room?
he was in the green room and then he left.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
Let
Let me check.
that's why I said, let's bring him in. And you
I
said,
think
All right,
no.
let me check. Let me check him.
I think
Okay, you check him.
Usman's having wobbly.
Oh, he's going to get wobbly. Are you kidding? He's having a heart attack right now.
The
He's
thing
like,
is
oh my
this,
God.
for anyone joining, right? I'll say it one more time. 3
Yeah.
people, Usman, myself, Stephen, get together on a Saturday. For me, Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock. For Stephen, he's in Florida, Tampa, Florida. So
Yeah.
what time is it, Stephen? -5 is sort of like
Minus
9 o'clock in
five.
the morning.
No, it's
So
right now it's 7:57 here on the yacht.
right, there you go. And Usman is in Pakistan. We straddled 3 time zones just to have a chinwag with each other. And it's really nice when people drop in and drop out
Yeah.
of the conversation. But Usman kind of has abruptly dropped out. He seems to be, I think, toilet break. Is it toilet break? Is it a?
No. Usman is trying to get a hold of our guest to see if he's actually going to be coming back. That's why I said bring him in, get him while you can. No one listens to me. I don't know anything apparently. So because no one listens to me, we didn't bring him in. So we'll have to
By
see
the
what
way,
happens now.
don't you want to
Yes,
know
sir.
how I've just lit my Capitoles or Capitole? And this is a
Yes.
cigar I started smoking about a yearish ago. It comes in these tins of 5.
Oh,
Remember? Do
very
you remember
nice.
this one?
Yeah, let me get. I do remember that one. Here, I did a
Do you remember
close up
that one? Get it close up.
I do.
Get it close up.
Yep. And where's Princess is back with an update. Should we bring her in? Let's bring Princess back. Yes.
Why was I thrown into the green room?
I don't know.
But okay, well,
Steven's got his finger on the power button.
My
listen,
God, man.
we have a whole team of people here
No,
that work behind the
Stephen,
scenes. I can't control it.
I am going to have a word with David so that I fill in the paperwork and you don't do this to me again. See, man, you just
You
throw
don't
me
have to
the-
fill the paperwork in. You just have to sign on the
Sign
dotted
it.
line.
You gotta put your X on it. That's all.
Where's
You
it?
put your X on the paperwork.
I'll speak because I've never ever seen anything so obvious.
Well,
Maybe you guys did not even think that I was that important for like almost a year.
Well, you proved your importance with this show.
Yes, you did. I mean, we spoke about this, I remember, probably about 30 seconds ago when we said he's very important to the show. We were very happy about it, just to let you know.
I'm so happy I've got a lightweight show where I can take a back seat. I know Usman is going to do all the Inquisition work.
Oh,
here.
today will, yeah. I'm just going to get a bottle of scotch and just sit here and drink all
Stephen
day.
is just going to moderate. Stephen's going to say, boys, keep it down, keep it down, keep it down. I'm just going to sit there like knob end I am and have the smoke.
Yes, you are. Now, talking about being a knob end, where's our guest?
He should be in the green room in the next minute or so. He's just linking up because he's linking up the
His
StreamYard
Instagram.
and yeah.
Oh, by the
Instagram.
way, folks,
I've
I had some really lovely supportive messages from people like AJ Patel, Jean-Marie.
Oh, Jean-Marie, that voicemail was...
Jean-Marie had plenty to say.
Yeah,
he's got
he
plenty
did.
to say next week as well. We might even talk about that later on, right? Yeah. But
is he going to come on after, or is that he next week?
Next week.
Oh. Next week, I mean, we can work it out. But the thing is this, one of the good things is one conversation leads to another conversation, another conversation. And it's very, very interesting. And the whole point and the whole rationale for this channel, as Stephen may confirm with me, Usman was sort of late to the party, but he's kind of taken up the slack quite well, is that it's all about, you know, friends chatting with each other. What do people talk about when they're smoking cigars? And sometimes they talk about the cigars, sometimes they talk about cigar culture, sometimes they talk about art, life, history. And that was the sort of like, more than a suit, more than a person, more than outer beauty. I always thought the conversation was the most beautiful part of cigar smoking.
I agree.
Unless you're on your own, in which case it's your inner thoughts, inner monologue.
Well, that's how I always enjoy my cigars by myself, because that's the best
Right.
conversation.
So
Our guest is here. Would you like to introduce him again? And maybe we can bring him on this time?
Of course. I would again like to. I would again
There's
like
your close up. There you go. Knock yourself out. Let's go. Chop, chop. That doesn't have all day.
Right. So, okay, yes, okay. I see that Jasim is sending messages that he is there in the green room. Yes, sir. Okay, so everyone who's here and who is still joining, we are going to be joined in by one and only Jasim Ahmed, who happens to be the official master of Habanos for the UAE, one of the 5 influencers for Habanos SA, the company that markets and sells Cuban cigars around the world, and the biggest achievement that I would say as a contribution and as a recognition of his superb contribution to the cigar culture, cigar world, is being the Hombre Habano for the communications category, or the Habanos Man of the Year for the communications category for the year 2023. Let's all welcome my dear brother and friend, Jasim Ahmed.
Are you want me to push the button now?
Can we push the button?
You want me to push the button?
Steven, please do this.
Pushing
He's
the
on.
button.
There you go. I pushed the button.
There he is. There he is, laughing away. Laughing away.
Look, sure, if that had an introduction, why wouldn't you?
Grandmaster himself.
Steven,
Yes.
can we have
I
Jasim
mean,
on the Jasim and
doing?
me
Can you hear
swap
me?
the sides?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Steven,
we
can
hear
you please swap the sides?
Welcome,
because
welcome.
I don't want the comments on Jasim's face.
Okay. We don't.
Yeah, not his
I
face.
don't want the
Hey,
comments.
you know what we could do, so we don't even have any comments on your face? We can do that. No, I'm just kidding. Let's
Oh
bring
my
him in.
God, you both. Swap.
Justin, just so you know,
All right,
you know, yeah. Stephen likes to give Usman a heart
Can
attack.
you hear me?
whenever
Can you hear
possible.
me?
Yes,
Of course,
yes,
we
we
can
can
hear
hear
you
you.
loud and clear. We can see you loud and clear.
He's having a tough reception. In,
How do I
the
connect
UAE.
with Instagram? Usman,
It
help
is
me.
already connected. It is already
No,
connected.
no, he wants to connect his with Instagram. You have to walk him through the process. He wants to
Oh,
have
I
all
the
his
IT team
fans
on
here.
it.
Steve, Jasim,
With this, he's there.
Jasim, you're already on
I'm listening to
Instagram.
you.
I can see you.
No, on his channel. He's not on. He's not. His
But I'm not
Instagram's
Instagram
live
in
on
my
ours.
live.
Okay,
Yes, he
in
wants to
that
do
case,
it.
in that case, if you're on the laptop, see there would be a right corner stream to your audience, or go live with your audience in the StreamYard browser. Click that one, and if you're already logged in on your Instagram
Okay.
if you're already logged in on your Instagram in the browser, it should show you the link. So you just click that one, and it should take it off.
Okay.
All right. And for you people that are
And now,
watching or listening,
and now
There
on
is
the
a link here. Okay, wait a minute.
Yes.
It's in the notifications, right?
yes, on the right corner.
It's in the notifications or in the right corner. I don't know how I do from the browser.
On the browser.
This is sort of Instagram tutoring.
I know, right?
This could be a
And
nice
Dodd,
show,
and
by the way.
Dodd, thank
This
God,
is
Dodd
actually
says,
quite
thank God that our technical support person's online.
Is it true?
so he'll be helping me today.
Jasim, are you connected on your Instagram through a browser?
Habibi, you got to help me.
Yeah. Are you connected on your Instagram through a browser?
Yes.
Okay. Go on the browser on Instagram. On the left side, you will see
Yes.
create. You will see create. So click on the create and start the live video.
Okay. And live video. That's it.
Yes. And then you write the name Habanos Saturday. Click on the audience to be public.
Yeah, okay.
And it should do.
these superstars.
Yeah, but that is to go live from my side. But how you can be connected? How your questions
We
will
already.
be there?
I will tell you. I will tell you. First, go there.
We have to connect in the live.
Yeah. We will be connected in the live.
Okay.
What's the
It's showing
drinking?
how to stream and so on. Connect.
Yes.
Stream,
So use the stream
Zero.
key. Just copy the stream key.
Halal, kosher, either.
Just copy the stream key and go back to StreamYard.
Okay.
What am I wearing?
From the StreamYard on the right hand corner,
Johnny,
you would
Versace.
see go live or stream to your public or stream to your audience, and then put in the stream key. It will automatically go live.
I have to log in here.
Yep.
Right.
Just admin, housekeeping.
Un segundo, chicos.
Done.
Ashpet.
Okay.
It's coming
That's
because
like
I have to log in.
Oh, I know that feeling. Yeah. So
Numb legs.
soon. Yes, there you
Right.
go. For you people that are listening or watching, this is a tutorial on Instagram. Thank you for watching.
I'll
The
be
interview
honest,
will
it's
start
very
shortly.
useful. I don't know.
I know it
Raza?
actually is.
There
Raza,
are people
Yes, sir.
watching.
I
I
know.
didn't know this.
It's
of
called
course,
live
of course
tutoring.
everyone's
essentially.
watching. Don't worry about it. Raza.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Dodd is asking, what are you drinking?
The ultimate pairing is always Coke Zero
Coca-Cola.
for me. It's always Coke Zero.
All right.
Rasim, are you? Can you see it on your Insta? If you go to the browser, you will be able to see.
Yeah,
all
I
four
just.
of them.
Yeah, I'm logging in. Then only I can
Okay.
use the
Yeah.
key.
Perfect.
There we go. All right, guys. So Cigar Analyst says, how we all doing? We're doing wonderful, Ali. Thank you for asking.
Absolutely great, Ali.
Afternoon, gents. Oh, my friend whose name I can never pronounce is saying hello.
Qasim.
Good afternoon.
Qasim.
Maybe I'm going to get these
Qasim.
names right. I'm going to make
Hey,
it. I'm gonna
Qasim.
bring it up.
Jasim Partagás Capitoles.
We have Amir from Dubai joining in. We have Arash joining in. We have Dodd joining in.
Salam Arash.
There are a lot of friends joining in from around the world. For me today, it is going to be a Polar Niaga Petit Corona.
Oh, PLPC.
Of course, PLPC. It's evening, buddy. It's still
And
evening.
is Jasim smoking? Jasim, are you smoking, sir?
It's too classy to smoke.
Hopefully, yes.
I am. Let me connect with this.
Yeah.
Then
That's
I'm
fine.
going to tell you what I'm smoking and everything. In a minute, chicos. In
The
a
Cigar
minute.
Analyst is
It's
saying by the
great. Our
time the show
cigar's gonna be
starts,
done
you guys will
before
be
we
on
get
your second
started. Then you
cigar.
can smoke another one, Ali.
Yeah. Smoke slower,
That's the
guys.
fun of smoking, chain
I
smoking.
just lit it up.
There was a time I used to chain smoke cigars. I was quite proud of that, but that was
Last
No,
week.
I'm proud of the fact that you're smoking
Usman, I
today.
have to go through the payment. Usman,
No, you don't need to. You don't need to.
Can you just put the credit card details on the screen?
No, you don't need to go through anything. You're already live. I can see it.
On his or on yours?
On
I'm
both.
already live.
Okay.
I can see in both.
I'm live in Instagram. No.
Yes.
No.
No. Okay. wait.
Instagram. No, I'm live in. Oh, brother, I'm not live there.
On your
This is
Insta.
too fun. Well, we're waiting for the kids to get live.
This looks like an Instagram tutorial.
But it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Don't worry about it. It's good. As long as we get going, we'll be fine. Take your
That's right.
time. Be relaxed.
So the people on
This
the
is not a
podcast
this is not
side-
a structured show. Stephen had no structure to any show, so he said just
Here it
randomly,
comes.
let's just chat.
Here it comes. Yeah. Thank God you signed that agreement.
The only person that brings structure to this show
Is Usman.
Usman, really.
Yeah, Usman.
because
Because look at him. He's dressed. He's got a tie and a
he's
suit on. Let's
dressed-
see how
I've never
close
seen
it is
Usman
once
wearing a tie
again.
on the show. Usman, why are you wearing a tie on the show?
Yeah, why
No
not?
one
just
else
felt
wearing a
like-
tie.
I just
Are you
felt
wearing
like it.
pants? Are you wearing pants?
Yeah, of course.
That's all we wear.
Yes, sir. I do.
Okay. Because your agreement says you have to wear pants. I'm just letting you know. So,
I think Usman is sitting there in his underwear. No one
Yeah.
can see anything.
all right. So are we ready to go?
Where are
Are we
we?
still? I'm just waiting. I'm just hanging out. I'm having a good time. This interview is going much better than we thought.
Yeah, it's less abrasive.
Oh,
Guys,
my
start
God.
your show. I'll join later.
No,
Dad,
no,
Dad,
we
you're
are-
move
good.
me out
You
of
are-
the screen.
Yeah, you're
by
good.
the
We're
way,
gonna keep you in the screen so we can
by
talk.
the way, you know you are the show today.
Nah, it's not true. This is
It is
Steven's
true.
show.
No. Actually, it's
our
actually
show.
Riz.
It's
It's
our show. At
Riz's.
this
It started
moment,
off as
at this
Riz's
moment,
cigar
it's
show,
the four of
and
us.
it's become the three of us. And then
Mhm.
we invite
No,
people to
right
come
now
on
it's
to
four of
talk to
us.
us. Right. Well, there's four of us today. Yeah, I can count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah.
Jasim, where?
Okay, Usman. It
Yeah.
says create live stream.
Yes,
There you
just
go.
click that-
Yes.
just click that.
Congratulations.
I'm inside.
Oh, whoa. Let's not. There's a kid's show, so
So
calm down.
create live stream. I do Instagram live.
Yes,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is very
Add
exciting. This is
Instagram
like-
live to that key, right?
yes,
Yes, sir.
absolutely.
This
Stream
is it.
key.
It's like going to the moon.
Or key,
This is like
or just simply my username.
No, stream key, stream key.
stream key. You got to do the stream key. Yep.
not
This
working.
is like, well,
It's
that's
not working.
Instagram. They suck.
Where-
Thanks,
where
Mark
are you-
Zuckerberg.
Where
So-
are you actually using that?
This is interesting. I didn't know the show.
17 hours of the tutorial
That's very
that you'll never get used. So
I'm
this
enjoying
is just, yeah. Here's the fun part. This is like the first man walking on the moon. He's opening the.
Yeah,
hatch
this
door.
is like the commentary of the eagle has landed.
The Eagles landed. When he gets on Instagram, I'm going to be so excited.
Can we restart it? I'm entering the studio.
He's entering
Go
the
for it.
studio.
Live.
Restart it.
Yes.
Restart. it.
Now, yes.
He's good.
No, I don't know.
He's
I'm live in Instagram yet, but end of
Are
studio.
you?
or the end of studio.
It takes
Jasim, yes, no?
it takes like a few seconds for you to
Yes,
be
yes.
shown like that.
And then suddenly, whoosh, it's all
He will
there.
magically appear. And there we go. He's all dressed up. He looks all spiffy. I'm telling you, he's got the hat, the glasses. He's got the
No,
little
that's,
pocket
yeah,
square.
that's a look.
That's a nice look. I should, I was going to dress like that, but that would require me to buy those clothes. So I was like, that's. And I don't look good with a hat on. I've already determined that. I look with a baseball cap and a ski mask, but I don't do well with.
Yeah,
like,
you have to
nice-
Americanize it because the baseball cap, like in Dominican Republic, right? There's no end of. So when I went to
Jasim?
Habibi.
Are you done on that part?
Yeah. Now it says your audio and video haven't been added yet. Click add to stage. So I'll click add to stage.
There you go.
Should
I'll
work.
let you know when we get the little button here. It's going to be very exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Usman's gone. Thank God.
No,
Oh,
I am
Riz is gone. Damn it. Oh, you're still here. Well, he has to re-sign his contract apparently. So. All right, here we go, kids. They're almost done. 12 million fans waiting for this one moment. It really is like the moonwalk. What's up, gents? Ruben, welcome to the show.
Ruben.
Ruben is
I'm
here.
not
Hey,
sure.
listen,
I don't know. Usman, can you check if I'm live in Instagram or no?
He's not. You're not live yet on our side. I can see the live stuff. So there's could be an issue. It's Instagram. It's Mark Zuckerberg. He's a communist, so it's okay.
In any case, Jasim, once the live is done, it will go live on Instagram and it will be added as a collaboration regardless. So
If
you
push
can.
to shove, you can always
No, you
send him yours if
can-
his doesn't go live.
Why it's not coming, Chico?
Well, these things happen.
People can watch it. People can watch it, and we are getting comments and responses on Instagram as well.
Yes, and I'm reading them.
All right, Arash says, Brother Usman, what are you smoking? Arash, I am smoking a Paul Laranyaga Petit Corona. Hi, Yomari. We have Asir from Cigars Tropical joining
Oh,
in.
Asir is there. Asir, man.
Yes, of course he is there. We have Yasin Paracha who's joined in.
How are you getting so many people watching? Normally it's 3 people watching.
Not even. It's
Oh, you
usually it's Usman's
We
wife and
have-
his daughter.
we
That's
have-
it.
We had Peter joining in from Ireland or Poland, depending on where he is today.
Peter Pumpkin Eater. I love the
Yeah.
Peter, I saw Peter in Dortmund in Germany.
Oh, excuse
Absolute-
us.
absolutely
There you go.
true,
Why don't we
Arash.
pick that up for you?
Cigar to start my day.
Hey, well, while you're name dropping, would we like to actually interview the guest, or is he just going to sit there and look pretty all day? I mean, do we have like we're doing a show here, guys? Or
Yasin.
Cigarland says
So
hi.
we
Hi,
have
guys.
Urs, we have Urs here as well.
Oh, Urs is there.
Yeah.
Hello, Urs.
Peter Dot is saying hi.
And we have a guest. Do we want to interview him? Because you've been waiting all week to talk to this guy. Would you like to start interviewing him, or are you just going to say hello to? I mean, I'm glad the fans are here. Hello, fans. But we do have a guest all the way from the UAE, and he's really in the UAE, not like
Yeah.
last week who he said was in the UAE, but was in like, draft on
Jasim?
on a bus.
Army.
Habibi,
Army.
Oh,
can you see me
that-
live or no?
we can't see you live on your Insta, but we are live on Insta. And as I said, this will be reposted the moment you finish. So
Oh, the moment. He's not kidding.
it will come on your Insta as a collab as well. So we can start on with this if you're okay with it.
It says live in Instagram. I don't know.
Then it's fine. If it says,
we
then
can
you
start.
can't see it on the. You won't be able to see it on your phone. You would be able to see it on your browser only.
Maybe Jasim, it's not playing. It's live,
No,
but it's
no, no,
not
no, no, no.
simultaneously.
Asim, if it is saying it is live on your Instagram, then look into your browser. You will only be able to see the comments on browser, not on the phone.
Aspetta, un attimo.
All right.
Okay, we have
For those people that don't understand what he said,
We
in a
have
momento.
Habibi Cigar Club. Okay, Arash says I can see you all four. So I think we're all good.
All right. As long as you can see it.
Army says, hello peeps. Shariar, can you please change your name back? Or are your kids still hijacking everything that you play with?
His kids are hijacking everything he plays with.
Mm-hmm.
You know how that works. Lily has joined us. We have a Lily. It's not live. Oh, it's not live on your Instagram. So it's still not live on his Instagram, just to let you know.
Hello, Lily.
Man, do me a favor.
Yes.
Link me to the Instagram of yours.
Okay. Send
Yes.
me a.
And just one, if we did that 45 hours ago.
Present or invite.
Pardon?
Yeah, send them the thing.
Here. You need the
You know
key, right?
No. No. Jasim,
Habibi.
can you see me on my? Can you see my Instagram live?
In my phone, yes, but
Yes. Okay. On your phone, when
not
you see it,
in-
just click on join or can join in the live session.
Let me just say, Aaron Sigmund is also watching on Instagram. And Aaron, just think, we didn't have this
Seriously,
problems
Aaron's on
when you joined. Yeah, Aaron's joined. Welcome.
Aaron never watches anything.
I know. Well, and he doesn't get up before 9 o'clock to scratch his balls. So the fact that he's here at 8:17 in the morning, Aaron, we love you, baby.
Aaron,
Yes.
what a cool cat.
Jasim, you're live.
You're live. You're live now, buddy. I just came up on my
So,
phone. There we go.
start.
Hey, we have a show.
Finally. And that's the end of the show.
That's it. Thanks for joining, everybody. We'll be back next week with an exciting guest. So that was awesome.
I'm not sure you guys can hear me. So
Yes,
we
of
can
course
hear
we
you.
can hear
We can
you.
hear
We
you.
can see you. All right, gents. So now that we've all done, Jasim, drink a glass of water. Tell us what are you smoking, and then we'll get into the discussion mode. What are you smoking today?
So with big respect to the UK cigar community and the UK cigar lovers, I chose a private stock, Ramón Allones.
Oh, nice.
So that's what I'm smoking.
Very cool. Very cool.
He's gone. Voice is gone.
So this is a cigar I'm smoking, and it's a cigar that I smoked last time with AJ when he was here in town. And the previous time I smoked, it was with Reza while we were partying for the September party.
That's right.
Remember?
That's what I was going to say. That cigar was a cigar we were smoking at that on the Madison rooftop in London.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I wanted to bring back memories. I wanted
that's
to connect
what a nice
with
thing.
all. Yeah, it's a true honor, and let's cut and light and let's do the ritual and let's start this booming Instagram and
Let's see this.
Uh,
Let's see
YouTube
this
live.
legendary
I'm ready.
ritual by Jasim. The cut, the light.
Oh, there's a.
Let's see this.
We got to go to the close-up. Sorry, Lisbon. We're in a
Stephen,
close-up.
give the screen. Stephen, give the screen to Jasim.
I am. I'm giving it to him right now. He's right there, ladies
Woo.
and gentlemen.
Jasim, pass
This
it,
is
pass
like
it
the
forward.
spacewalk again. Once again, he's pulling
There
out
you
a
go.
lighter.
Jasim, no pressure as always.
He's taking a little bit off the top like a moil, everybody. There's 10%.
Is it a good cut or no?
It's a good cut.
Oh yes, sir, it is.
Is
By
it
the
approved?
way, you-
Is it approved by all of you?
The only question is the one qualified to approve or disapprove is you instead of all three of us. So
Hang on.
you should know.
That's when you guys do it, but when I do
There.
it, I need approval from
No.
you, you know.
And there he is,
I don't
ladies and
even know
gentlemen,
where to
using
cut
a
the cigar. I normally
small-
cut it in half.
Well, yeah,
Oh
that's
my
because
God.
you're a professional. And he's
Who is
using a
cutting the
small
cigars in half?
RyJ. RyJ's cutting them in half
Reza,
because he gets double for the money.
Jasim, that was a joke. I like to make some jokes. I don't think I've ever cut a cigar in half, other than when I found, and by the way, I'm not an aficionado. I'm just sort of like a mild enthusiast.
There it
But I have been
comes.
told that if it's sort of knotted in the middle, you can cut it and save the cigar and all that kind
There
of
he
stuff.
comes.
Reza, we'll come to that crap as well. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Eddie likes to cut his fundadores in half to make it into sort of like a Reyes plus one.
Okay, I won't comment onto that.
I just did.
Oh,
Okay,
that's good. The blend is different, no? I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we live
Right,
in
Jasim.
a world at the moment that everybody say, you know, you can do whatever you want, and if it is tasty and if it makes me feel good, you can do whatever you want. That's the world we live in today. So it's good. As far as
I
you
like
smoke a
it.
cigar, we are promoting it.
There you go. I
Right,
love it.
right. So Jasim, I've kind of filled in or in your introduction said a few things, but how about you tell us a little bit about your own journey as to when and how did you end up in the cigar industry, and how long has it been that you've been in this world?
This is my 23rd year with my cigar journey,
Wow.
and I started 2003. So it's getting close to 23 years. It was pure coincidence. I never smoked a cigarette in my life. Somebody tried to give me a cigarette when I was in the college, and then I have to throw it. It was so difficult for me to get a smoke from the cigarette. Pure coincidence. I come to Dubai. I was born in Dubai. I came back to Dubai when I was very young, and I was looking for a job. I end up having an interview with the official distributors of Habanos at the time. Today we are the sub distributor, but at the time we were the official distributors of Habanos and many other products. And I had the interview, and my boss at the time, he asked me, "Do you know what is a cigar?" So I said, "Yeah, I've seen it." And he said, "No, do you know what it is? How is it made, and how do you smoke it?" I said, "Yeah, I saw this guy, the communist guy, Che, smoke it." And he said, "Wow, that's interesting that you know about Che." And I said, "Yeah, I know about Che, but that's it. I don't know much about Cuba. I don't know much about cigars. I don't know much about all the details." Then my question to him was, "Do I have to smoke cigars to work in the cigar industry?" And he said, "No, you don't need to. Even better." so so I joined the company, and literally 1 month later, we had a trade show. We had a jewelry and watch exhibition in Abu Dhabi, and we had a visitor from Meditra Altaris at the time. In 2003, 2004, it was Habanos. Habanos was together with Meditra and Altaris. It was in Imperial Tobacco at the time, and it changed later with Imperial Tobacco. Then they bought over Altaris and Meditra. So there is a gentleman came from Altaris and Meditra, and he, he came all the way from Spain, and he's part of the program. And we created a little La Casa, and we also have a cigar roller from Cuba rolling the cigar and showing the real art of the Cuban cigar making. And at one point, the guy said, "Hey, Chico, vamos por fumar. Let's go for smoke a cigar." So he was wearing his guayabera, and he had 3 cigars coming out of his pocket. And he handed over 1 cigar to me, and he said, "Smoke." So I look at the cigar, I turn around, I don't know what to do with it. I never smoked a cigar in my life. I know it looks like a cigarette, a bigger version of it. I have no idea. So the way I was looking at the cigar, he understood that I don't really know about cigars. So he told me, "You don't smoke, do you?" And I said, "No." Then he said, "If you don't smoke, probably I have to report it to your general manager." So I said, "No, no, don't do that, because my visa is not stamped in UAE at the time. So I had to get this visa thing going on. Otherwise, I will not be recruited with the company." So I said, "Okay, I will smoke." Then he said, no, I'm kidding. Let me show you and let me teach you how to cut the cigar and how to light the cigar. So it was a Cohiba Coronas Especiales, and I'm so blessed that that was my first cigar. Many of my friends, many of the aficionados around the world, they probably have a different cigar which they start with. I know some people start with not so powerful brands because that's how you start. But in my case, I'm so happy and proud to say that I started with a Cohiba Coronas Especiales, such a legendary brand, such a cigar that I start with. And the journey was on. And then I find something exciting on that cigar was I took some puff, it goes inside, I coughed, and the guy said, hey, Chico, you don't have to inhale. And then he taught me these little lessons. I went back to the La Casa, I started to smoke and enjoy this cigar, and I did not really, I don't understand it. So I was just leaving it in the ashtray, and then I was approaching it again and again. At one point, I started to feel the aftertaste of the cigar is so overwhelming. And I felt it like this is so much connected to powerful nuances. I don't know to connect it with food. I don't know it to connect it with beverages. I don't know. But then it is completely different feeling than anything I have tried in my life. So he actually gave me two cigars. One I lit in front of him, and the one I kept it with me as a treasure for many, many days. At one point, I have to cut it and light it because it was so exciting and intimidating. So I cut and light it, and then the journey was on. Then my interest was to try as many cigars as I could. I smoked a lot of Jose Pedras and Quinteros, you name it, a lot of them, because that was the cigar that it was approachable to me, it was
Who
affordable
are
to me.
you?
And that, I mean, no, Chigo, it's not that poor. Come on. At that time, I'm getting it for free. I'm not paying for it, and then I can't afford to smoke a Cohiba Splendido, So, and I don't know much about cigars. So, when you don't know much
Okay.
about cigars, anything you get, you treasure it. You
Yeah,
enjoy
fair
it.
enough.
You'll be
Fair
like, oh
enough.
my god, this is special. Anything you smoke is special. You don't need a Cohiba Behike to feel special. When you start the journey and when you are trying to
Fair enough.
approach this lifestyle, anything comes in, just take it in, learn and learn and learn. But then I understand what you mean today, but at the time, for me, Jose Pedra was the king.
Okay, got it. Got it.
So that's my
Right.
introduction to cigars.
Okay.
Since then, I'm with the official distributors. Now we are sub-distributors with Bakr Mohibbi Enterprises. So we own the La Casa Habano franchises in UAE, Oman, and Iran.
Mhm.
And
Right.
La Casa is only with Bakr Mohibbi. Unlike in UK, we don't give it to another entrepreneur.
Okay.
In UK, you can actually take the license from Hunters and Francow, and then you can actually open a La Casa Habano with the right investment with Hunters, and they will supply you the cigars. But in UAE, um, unfortunately, fortunately for us, we don't hand over this license to people. It's all us. So we have three La Casa Habanos in UAE, and we also supply to the duty free in Dubai and all the hotels and restaurants, as you already know. And that's who I am. That's where I work. And then social media came later in the stage.
Uh-huh.
So wait, now tell us how social media came in, because I think for a lot of people, that's how they know you, right? Because no one really knows that part of your story. So tell us how the social media came in. Was it one of those, I'm going to promote some cigars, blah, blah, blah? Or was it something, was it a more focused, like, let's see if we can make people know who we are as a group in the UAE?
No. I'll tell you this. So at one point, I went to Cuba and I wanted to learn more about cigars. And unfortunately, the program what we have to go to Cuba and educate yourself. It was complicated by yourself. So you have to go through the Habanos official program, which is Habanos Academy. So before I was going to Cuba, I was very skeptical about, because Dubai was growing. Imagine 2005, 2006, Dubai was crazy. Even Dubai is growing every day, but that time was extremely powerful. Many things coming up, so much opportunities. The watch company come and want to hire you because I work in the luxury segment, and the car company want to hire you. So I was like, shall I change my job? It's better financially, and it's nice. I mean, you want to work with Patek Philippe, you want to work with these kind of brands because it comes under Ahmed Siddiqui, and I got an offer from them. So, but the moment the day I landed first in Cuba, everything changed. I came back with this vision that my world is in cigars and I will never change it. And I had the opportunity to go to Cuba for the Master of Habanos. So the academy started in 2009. I went in 2011. So before that, we were doing trainings for the hotel segment. That's why I touched this part to explain to you how it works. So since 2005, 2006, the little knowledge I had at the time, the couple of cigars I smoked at the time, whatever comes to your way, you smoke. And then you start to learn. You started to read books, all the Habanos official books at the time. For example, Habanos Factories. This is one of the book officially Habanos made. Another one, Cohiba the King. Another one, there was another book from Alejandro Waina. Another book which was Encyclopedia of Havana Cigars by Menroni. So all these books we were selling in our shop. So I keep reading it. The little knowledge I have, as a kind of contract and program in UAE, you have to do a training for the hotel staff. So because how to cut, light, the little history about, not too much, because these are the guys who are going to sell the cigars to the end user, to the aficionados who comes to the hotels, to the cigar lounges. They need basic knowledge, cut, light, simple stuff. So I opened a YouTube channel in 2008.
Okay.
Prior, in order to show to people, cut, light, and because I can't go to every hotel because I live in Abu Dhabi, I have customers all over UAE. So it's very difficult for me to just go to each and every hotel every day, every other week. And it was too much for me. So the most important hotels like Burj Al Arab will ask for a training. I go there personally and do it. But then if there is a small hotel, Rotana, XYZ, they have only 5 cigars in their lounge, I send a link. I sent my YouTube link, how to cut and light, and give the details. So this become very popular, and I find it very interesting. So this is the same time we started to do cross-culture events with cigars. We do an event every week. There were so many new products coming in. Unlike now, the products back in the time, it used to come without much publicity. The product will just appear in your shop. Nobody knows what it is because nobody knows. The product just arrives. There is
So
no
you
big
have to
publicity
educate.
about.
You have to do the marketing and
Yeah,
publicity. You're
we
the
don't
one who
know.
has to go out and
We
charge
have
them all
no
this stuff.
idea what it is. Absolutely. We have zero idea. You know, it just came in the shops like this, and then we have to learn about it. So all these products coming in, there is no publicity. So we have to learn, and very basic education. You're talking about the ring sizes, the length, and then a little bit of the strength. And that's what, and you have to sell this because I'm into sales, right? So I have to sell it and I have to do training. So all these are happening at the same time. So at the time in the YouTube, this link was helping me a lot. And then I created a kind of group for the local community to enjoy the events. And of course, our company is doing events on periodical basis. And I started to open a box to tease them. And it started in the early 2000s, right? It's just to tease them. The day before the event, because the event is very boring. I mean, I'll tell you, the event flyer, not the event flyer is very boring. It simply says like this, Cohiba, let's say Cohiba Esplendido's tasting. And there is a picture of an Esplendido and 2 cocktails and whatever the details of the Esplendido, which is 47 ring size, and this is a Churchill size, and Julieta number 2, and a little bit of the strength
Sounds
part,
like some of
and
the
that's it.
flyers in London.
I mean, it is still the same for many places, including us, okay? Because there are so many events going on. So I thought, as an end user, and I smoke cigars, this is not going to excite people. You know, they know it, they see it. So what I used to do, I take a fresh box from the warehouse, which is for the event. I cut it in front of the people, I open it. The unboxing started to kick in at the time. I want to proudly say that I was one of the guys back in the time who started the unboxing of boxes every week, not my private collection, but then the products which is coming for the events.
And now it's a normal
And
thing. Now everyone does it.
Now it is an easy thing that unboxing is a very popular segment in the
But you're
social media.
saying to make a
But
ceremony, basically to make a ceremony out of something, to create a buzz, to create an excitement out of something that otherwise people don't know anything about, right? That's what influencing is, I guess.
for me, Reza, every cigar box when you open, the aroma kicks in.
Mhm.
This is unimaginable, right? And I'm not able to showcase and give it to everybody. So what I do in the events, I cut open a box. I don't give the cigars to them straight away from the box. I take the whole box to them and I let them enjoy the aroma. And then I give it to them to their nose. And then they're like, oh, they're excited. Because this part of the aroma, when
They're
you cut
investing
open,
intellectually
it's
into
the
the
first
box. Their
thing.
sort of their enjoyment level, the tantalization is increasing. This is going, by the way, this is going to lead on to another topic, but carry
Wait,
on.
wait, wait. Azza,
Yeah,
before you go to
exactly.
that
That was the
topic,
point.
yeah, Jasim. Now
That was
that
the point,
yeah. Now where you say this unboxing and all of that started, where did this famous and signature helicopter move came from?
So
If anybody doesn't know the helicopter move, we would request Jasim to do his helicopter move first.
It's what dandies used
no,
to
no,
do
no.
with
My
Jocelyn, do
handkerchiefs.
the
cigar is
do the
already
heli-
lit.
do,
I have to light
do the,
another
do the
one,
helicopter mode.
Yeah,
Do the helicopter mode.
okay, so it's just like Jasim's specific.
I'll tell you what happened.
Helicopter is like helicopter.
So
Oh my god.
I'll tell you what. It's not that it's not. I used to do a kind of lighting methodology when I do training for the hotel team. So when
Okay.
you do training for the hotel team to educate the sommeliers, you have to help them to have in a show business. See,
Right.
you're coming to my lounge, okay? Are you guys hearing? Because I think everybody is stuck in front of me. Okay,
Loud
You're
and
so
good,
clear.
my friend. You're good.
Usman, your connection is okay. You're sleeping.
Yes.
You're good. It's a Dubai
Okay.
connection.
Usman today has
So
paid for a
when we do the
dedicated
training to the
satellite to give him a
hotels,
solid connection.
what happens? I tell them, you
I think we lost him.
Jasim.
Connection
good,
in
Usman.
Dubai is
Bravo.
weak.
I think
That's how it
Jasim
should
is
be.
on the lag.
So when I was doing the trainings, but my internet is not powerful, is it?
Yeah, your
Looks
internet's
like
a little on the weak side
Have a
there, but that's
sunspot,
okay. We'll
bro.
make do.
It's the power of an international social media
Because
forum.
probably because I'm sitting outside
yeah, that's
on the
fine. That's
balcony.
fine.
Is it okay now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you. You're fine. You're a little grainy, but we can hear you, so we're good. No, he's back.
There
He'll
we
be
go.
back, ladies and gentlemen. He's probably going
There
to
we
change
go.
it. So we're all right. We're stuck with Usman now. All right, Usman. What do you got?
The mobile data, the mobile
You
data.
know,
Many have
we
just run
have
out.
Abdur Rahman Albur joining. Hi to all. Hello. And guys, we have a very interesting question that Dodd popped up, which was, guys, don't forget to circle back later and ask Jasim about his private collection. Okay,
Oh,
sir.
boy.
We
We will.
shall first.
Private collection of
Oh, Raza is saying of what? I'm sure
Be
Dodd
specific.
only meant the cigar.
Specifics, please.
Yes,
I
God.
think Dodd meant the cigars since we're on that topic.
No, he might have meant
Oh.
he might have meant humidors or boxes. He might have meant
Human
watches or
slaves.
Patek Philippe. I don't know.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
know,
Dodd, can you please clarify for the
Private
sake
collection of
of
jokes. Private
could
collection of
be
Dodd,
jokes,
camels,
can
anecdotes, cigar
horses.
stories.
Oh yeah, it could be tons of stuff.
Dodd, can you please clarify your question for the sake of his royalty, Raza Adil?
Royalty.
Oh my God.
I'm the most casual person on here. Yeah. And by the way,
Oh God, one of the people on Instagram say, "Why is Usman dressed like he's at work?"
because he is. Because he
Amir,
is.
Yeah,
Because he
Amir,
is.
Amir, you know why I am dressed like this, and the rest I shall tell you offline.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. He's back, the star
And
of the
there he
moment.
is.
Yep. Yes,
Okay.
Yasin. Now we're
There
good.
you go. Now we have an internet connection.
I'm back in business. Habibi.
You
Back in
are.
business.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
So once somebody
So
wanted to
I don't
ask
know
us, we have a question
where
here.
No, no.
until
So
what
we were finishing the helicopter move.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so
flourish.
this is not very. I'll tell you what happens. So when you do a hotel training, when you give a training to the hotel team,
Hmm.
when a guy come and cut and light a cigar, and you give it in an ashtray and you give it like this,
Right.
it's not very exciting for the. It's a show business. People should do it like how they do it for a champagne savoring. You know, that helps a kind of connectivity between the cigar sommelier and the aficionado.
Right.
The cigars, you cut it, you light it, make it a ceremony. Every time you cut and light a cigar, make it as a ceremony, make it as something memorable. You go to that cigar lounge, this is the service you get. So started to understand that, okay, the cigar lounges should do a little bit more dramatic and a little bit more stylish in the work they do. So one of the trainings, I told them that, see, you need to have an air movement around the foot of the cigar. It has to be properly toasted. And when you try to toast it with your lighter or your matchbox or your cigar spills, often you take a risk of damaging the wrapper because you're a little bit nervous, maybe there is wind around, and then it takes a longer time. And you're also trying to connect with the cigar aficionado, trying to connect what do you drink with the cigars, how is the things, where you come from, and what is the kind of food you like, and then have you tried that cigar, have you tried this cocktail. So there is a kind of conversation together with the lighting. So both things have to go together. That's how the sommelier should be able to talk. So I thought a little movement of air, and many people does it differently. So I learned that a little movement like this on the cigar is going to help on the foot of the cigar without overpowering the heat from a lighter. So it's easier to move the air around the lighter, around the foot of the cigar, rather than heating it too much. This rotation will give you kind of cool, easy, wavy wind around the foot. And when you touch the foot of the cigar, it's not hot. It's perfectly lit without damaging the foot or the wrapper.
Now,
So
now,
I was doing a training. I was doing a training,
Okay.
and my wife, at the time she was my girlfriend, right? So she was filming it, and she was filming, and she said, "You should air it. This was a show." So she filmed it, and she did this movement. She aired it in Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a big hit. Everybody was like, "What the hell is this guy doing?" And half of the people, they say, "Oh man, this is hilarious. This is ridiculous." You know,
Mm-hmm.
many people, they wanted to say this, and it's like ridiculous. Who wanted to swivel around this cigar like this? So I started to explain to them that, it's not, I'm trying to make a show, but this is for the sommeliers, and this is how they should do it in order to show as a kind of movement of air on the foot of the cigar, and also it helps the cigar to burn evenly. So it is practically a good thing to do. So that's where the helicopter movement come in. So since then, I was trying to promote it a little bit in Instagram.
now, let me tell you
So
something,
that's
Jasim.
why everybody call it the helicopter.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I'm going to pay you a compliment because the easy part of this is over. Yeah, we just ease you into this conversation. Yeah, but everyone copies you in London. Everyone copies you,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna pay you a compliment first, right? Yeah, I guess you're a true influencer because you've helped change my mind a little bit. Yeah. I thought all this is sort of like circus and ostentatious and dressing with the red trousers and the but you've changed my mind a little bit, yeah? Because actually, I'm a little bit similar. I like to poke and prod and I like to make something a little bit more memorable, right? And you're in the industry, you want to make that, you know, you've been very successful in getting that message out there that the cigar is the most important thing, right? Yeah. And that's a beautiful thing. That's part of the ceremony, as you say, ceremony, circus. Words like style, these are all subjective, etc., 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 right? Yeah. But as an influencer, I think what you've done, and now to these slightly more difficult topics, Justin, put a smile on your face. I'm not going to rip it. Yeah, put a smile on your face. Let me tell you
Put the
something
kids
personally.
away.
Yeah, you can comment. You can comment on this. Yeah, and you can do it as you were. I love having the ladies in the industry, right? And I know we all do, right? And the prettier ladies, the better, yeah. What is all this about? What is all this about? Everyone is doing the lifestyle stuff. It's very cool. It's great fun. Uh, Tell me, Jasim? What is this about, man?
Jasim, before you answer that question,
Don't interrupt.
no,
Don't
wait.
interrupt.
There is one person I would really like to read. Thank you very much. We have another. See, this is the power of
I'm going to
getting
start doing a
Jasim on.
helicopter.
This is the power of getting Jasim on. That we have another Hombre Habano in communications joining on the show, and he's saying, "Hello guys, Alex Avilar from Brazil." Alex, hello. And I mentioned him because he's one of my instructors also. So I think teachers get the first respect. Over to Jasim with that interesting question popped up from Raza.
Well, it wasn't really a question; it was a comment.
So
Jasim, man,
before
go
I
for it.
answer that question, I have to connect again with my Instagram.
Oh my
So-
God.
Okay. All right, that's okay. Well, but while he's doing
Oh
that,
my God.
while he's doing that, while he's connecting,
How do you do it?
Welcome to
It's
the
my
game.
energy.
Wow.
I'm very good at these things, Jasim.
Jasim,
I don't know if
Jasim,
you
the
understood
Instagram
yet. I
is
like to make a
actually
little bit of an
live for us
explosion.
throughout the time. So yes, you can quickly
Now,
do that. And
let me just say this
I
while
have
he's
a
connecting.
terrible reputation, but I'm actually quite a nice person.
No, you're
Raza,
not.
yeah,
Anyway, let me
that's
just say
exactly
this.
why Cigar Analyst
me-
says if I go to Tom and see
Yeah.
Raza doing the helicopter, I'm walking right out.
I'm not going to do it. I'm going to make Christian do it.
Okay, and the friend in Abdurrahman Albur asks any news about the PCA in Dubai. Yes, sir, the PCA is happening on the 11th and 12th in Dubai at the World Cigar Show.
Everything to distract from my question.
Well, we'll get back to it. Apparently, Mark Zuckerberg doesn't want to
this
answer.
is going to be
Just give
11th,
Jasim
12th
some time to
in
think,
Johnson.
maneuver.
I don't even think he's. I think it's a poster of him. I don't think he's real.
Jasim's had 1 week to think about this.
Yeah, 168 hours.
Dodd says, I meant cigars, but the options are endless.
Whoa, Dodd. There's a family. Oh, we have Instagram Live now. He's on.
Okay,
You got to
Jasim.
answer the question.
A
So,
salute again, every single
the
time.
question is, why the white hat? No, I'm sorry. I think
No.
there's another question.
Jasim, why the controversy on the ladies and smoking cigars, as Raza asked?
Oh, by the way, let me pay you. So I say this as sort of like a velvety kind of glove compliment. Yeah, it's a great topic to have raised because I think these are all jokes. It's really, really good fun. The way to engage. I want to see more ladies in cigar lounges. I used to go to cigar lounges and events, and it's like 20 guys there, no ladies. It's really nice that the pretty
And
ladies
they all
are
look like
there. They're
Usman.
alluring.
Yeah,
People are. So go on.
So I'm back in Instagram again, so we can start as a fresh conversation. You want me to talk about this?
This
So,
controversy.
wait, guys, wait. Before we go into
hell.
the video, because we had Amy on last week, and we invited our nice guest on this week. Can we just tell everybody? Because I made kind of tongue-in-cheek remark about it before the video that I was going to be in a bathtub with bubbles and whatever. Can we explain to the fans? Calm down. Can we explain to the fans what the video was? And then we can ask that question because some of the fans may not know what the video is. Because just to let you guys all know, listen, the 5 fans we have, the United States doesn't really care. And the people I talk to in China and elsewhere don't care. It's only you guys in the UK got your panties in a wad. So let's help all the wad panty people and see what we can do. So
we're all friends here. We're all friends.
Jasim,
I know. I love this.
Jasim. So the question is, what was the video about?
Give me the floor. Give me the floor. I will explain.
There you have the floor, my friend. Yeah, we're going to give you the screen and the floor. There you go.
So the first thing is, first of all, this video is widely misunderstood. The reason why is misunderstood, I can imagine because I'm in the social media. I understand that social media is a place that things go viral. And when I do a video, I have the pressure to create a video in 2 minutes or 3 minutes in Instagram. So in the social media platform, what we try to do is we try to create a video so exciting, sometimes slightly exaggerated. I will give an example. We all cut and light a cigar. We all enjoy that smoke. But the way when we do that in the social media, we exaggerate a little bit because that is into the show business. We cut it, we move it around, we show the cuts so perfect in high resolution, and then you lit it in a nice manner, you rotate it, you take a puff, you throw the smoke. It's all a kind of show. Of course, you're enjoying it. It's beautiful, it's amazing. So when I made the video about women and cigars, it's kind of misunderstood in certain areas. And I will tell you which are the areas which is misunderstood. That's what I'm trying to know, okay? I come to know that is misunderstood from all the negative comments and all the things going on in the social media afterwards. I would not know otherwise, because in my mind I was thinking that, okay, I give a point. Now here the problem is, first of all, what I wanted to tell in the social media world is not to the people who are actually fighting for it. The guys, the girls who are actually mentioning that this is wrong, this is not how it should be done. All these comments are coming from the people who are not really doing it bad. The girls who are really doing it bad is actually not, I have not seen them in real life, okay? All the images which I took, I don't know any of them personally. I was searching online how I keep seeing it sometimes in Instagram. There is a lady who is dressing a little bit, uh, you know, off the boundary line. Let's put it that way. And I just scroll it, and I thought that, okay, this is a bit too much for the cigar community. And I wanted to make a point that you don't have to do that. You can actually talk about the cigar. It's more exciting when someone talks about the details of a cigar. You explain about the brand, you explain about, you don't have to talk even, you can show the cigar, you can light it in the most elegant manner. You don't have to do a way they are doing at the moment by somebody in some place. And none of these people are not the one who's talking to me, by the way, because the lady from UK, unfortunately, her image was taken from a website in YouTube. And Usman or Reza or Steven, you have to help me how to show that channel. The name of the
Right.
channel is
Cigar Novation.
Cigar Novation. They are also in Instagram. I don't want to do it with my computer. I'm not very tech friendly. Maybe my
So
WhatsApp will come up.
just so you know, none of us are tech friendly, so we're just going to put the name
Speak for
out there. We
yourself.
won't show it. We're good.
Usman is so tech friendly. He helped me to
No,
get
he only
Instagram.
knows how to do one thing. He knows how to get on Instagram late at night. That's all he can do. During the day, he's totally useless.
And TikTok.
And
So,
Instagram is also on mute right now, so we love Usman on mute. So let's go back to our guest.
Steven, just
So-
put the name of the
Back to
name in
Jasim.
the
Back to
comments.
Jasim.
Back to Jasim.
It's Cigar Novation. And when I saw this page, Cigar Novation, I saw so many women out there. They were a little bit too much on their dressing style, and then they were using a very big cigar. And they are not from UK. They are not from the people I know. They are mostly in the world of, I don't know which countries they are from, unfortunately. But then I don't see them in the Habanos world. They are not really Cuban oriented. However, this lady's image was there, and so does all the images which I have used in the video. All these ladies were there, very close to all those women who is, I mean, in common language, it was too much in that website. You have to go and see it. You have to go and see it to understand what I'm trying to say. All I did was this: cigars, sexy women. And this page came in. And there are many pages. It's not just one page. There are multiple pages. There are multiple not websites, like YouTube channels, like Instagram channels. There are many. The mistake here is, like the lady said, because I watched your show, and she said, you should do your research before you use the image. Now, I don't know any of these people. And I use the image from that novation. How can I research? I have to use a Google image research, which is not right from my side, and I'm going to accept that. Using an image without the consent of that person, whoever they are, it does not matter. They are having more skin or less skin or whatever it is. It is not right to use an image of someone without their confirmation, without their acceptance. Having said that, as for my defense, I'm not finding an excuse, okay? When you have a public profile, such as mine, people use my image to sell fake cigars. People use my image to show that this is how the Dubai smoking style is. Or people use my image and say, look at how this clown walking in the street. They use it in every manner. The moment you use your Instagram as public profile, you are collectively giving a permission for the people to use whatever they want. People can download it because there is a setting you have to do in Instagram or in YouTube that you cannot share it. It's not public. The moment you press that button and say that it can be downloaded, it can be shareable, it can be used by any, you are giving the permission by acceptance for anyone to use your image. So that's what happened to Cigar Novation. They have taken this lady's image from her Instagram. I don't know if she have a YouTube. They have taken her image from Instagram. They kept it in a position which is very close to so many other women, which she don't want to belong to. I'm not stereotyping, but then you got to see by yourself to understand what it is. Now, this comes with, now don't make don't say that Jasim is apologizing at big viral, okay? I wanted to say this. I wanted to apologize to all that ladies who I use the images. If I hurt them in any manner, I wanted from my bottom of my heart, I did not mean to disrespect you. I grew up in a family with 3 women. I encourage cigar senoritas. I smoke with cigar aficionadas every day. I promote cigars. I promote Habanos. I invite women to the cigar community. And people who are close to me, they know this. I'm not against women smoking cigar. So don't take me wrong on this. That video, this is also one of the reasons that that video has to be pulled down. While many people were commenting, many women were commenting about the video, and they mentioned that, hey, Jasim, you are actually killing the whole women cigar community. You should not do that. And I was explaining to them that that's not the point. I'm not killing the women cigar community. In fact, I should not talk about it. A woman should talk about it. A woman should talk about these things and explain to them that this is how it should be, this is how it shouldn't be. Nobody is, in Islam it says, and it's true, you are not allowed to judge anybody in the world. You cannot judge anybody, even if they are crossing the boundary. But I'm not judging them. I'm telling an opinion that this is not something which the cigar culture should have. Now, many people took it wrong. And my interest on the video is to just tell the people, hey, learn about cigar more. You don't need to do that. Actually, you can actually talk about cigar more, and you will get more likes, more views, more respect. And then you will be welcomed in any of the cigar lounges anywhere in the world as a persona, as a personality with respect. This happens in Dubai. I'm going to share this story to you. There was one of the Instagram profile. They came into UAE. There is a UAE. There was a lady who was smoking like this. She alone came to a cigar lounge. Of course, in her Instagram, there were a little bit of, crossing the boundaries. And what happens? Cigar lounges are mostly, especially in here, you have 90% or even 95% is men, and you have literally less than 5% are women. They don't see you as the way as you're supposed to be seen when you do a certain kind of act in the live stream, certain kind of thing in the video. They look at you differently. And I'm a man, and I sit with men, and the men talk, and then I hear it. And I feel bad about it. I feel bad about it. Maybe it's a good thing to tell the lady that, hey, maybe this is a good thing to do. Maybe this is it's a suggestion. In the end, we all are free. We have the freedom. We can do whatever we like. Like I said before, men love it. It's up to them how to
Can,
do it. But my
can I?
interest in the video, yes, please.
No, no, Justin. Can I add something? I'm about 150 years old, right? Yeah, and
More.
the thing is this: I come from a time when cigar smoking was about just men in dusty old libraries and sort of leather chairs, right? Yeah. Especially after COVID, in the last 5, 6 years, maybe 10 years, okay, altogether, because of social media, right? New entrants into the cigar smoking community, the cigar smoking world, include women. I'll be very honest with you, it's so ridiculously refreshing when you go to an event, yeah, and it's full of ladies, very glamorous, very alluring. It's a new style of smoking, and there is no, I mean, some people perhaps are clinging on to an old school way of thinking, and there is a place for that. You can make your own environment, right? But I
Excuse me.
personally,
Excuse me. If I may, I'm older than all of you.
you're in
Okay.
silhouette. You're like in witness protection. The sun is.
I
right
am in
behind
witness
you.
protection purposely, so that's why here on the
The other
yacht
way.
we
The
do
other
this.
way. Stephen, the other way.
It's
You're
like
The
you're
other
killing
way.
me.
The other
Jesus
way.
with the sun behind you.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
The
All
other
right.
way.
Is that better?
American
I am, by the way,
I
being
think-
Jewish, I can't be Jesus. We got rid of him
Well, you
from the
can be,
table.
but there you go.
Okay.
He was
Anyway,
Jewish too.
so a couple of things. One is somebody said that it's very big of you to come on and apologize. I agree to that. Two, the other thing which I agree with that someone wrote on Instagram, on our Instagram, said that we live in a world where everybody's too sensitive. Back in the day, nobody would have cared that you did or said what you said because, how do I put this nicely? People had balls. People don't have balls whether you're male or female anymore, right? They're offended by every little thing. The other thing is, I've been smoking cigars longer than most of you have been around. I mean, because I was here when
Not
they
really.
first
I've
rolled
been
it
smoking
back.
since 1985. That's
Dude, I was here in the year one. Anyway, we've never, when a woman walks into a cigar lounge, no one that I smoke with anywhere on the planet gives them a second look or anything. They look at them as, if you will, brotherhood or sisterhood of the leaf. We talk cigars, politics, whatever it is, and that's it. So everyone who got upset about a video where you're in a bathtub with bubbles, now maybe Mr. Bubbles got upset because you didn't use his bubble brand. That's about it. Other than that, who gives a shit? At the end of the day, grow a pair of
gives a
balls,
shit.
and
It's
that's it.
influencing.
Right. I know. I understand that. But here's the thing. If you're an influencer, you influence. You
I'll
did
tell you
exactly.
something. I'll tell you something I took objection to. I'll tell you something I took objection to, right? Okay, there's a reason why I'm not really interrupting you, right? Okay.
No, you're
The
fine.
whole point of influencing is to promote
Right.
promote and provoke. Because if you don't provoke, if you don't go outside the envelope, right? Yeah. And sometimes you end up saying, sometimes I say no end of stupid things, yeah? No fucking end of them, right? Yeah. But apologies are not, they don't come out of me very, very easily. Most people think I'm a knob, and I am a bit of a knob, to be very honest with you, yeah. But what I don't really appreciate, generally speaking, you got once again as a compliment, you got Hombre Habano sitting on that side
Right there. Right there.
over
Right there.
there. Right. Now, in my
That's good.
personal opinion, that gives him some remit to have some idea, and especially he's very nicely on a program telling us
Right.
how he got there. I think it's very humble. I think it's a very humble
Agree.
delivery. Yeah, I started from nothing. This is how I built up. This is where my knowledge comes from, etc., etc. So it's a bit of a compliment. Yeah, a sidewinded compliment, right? Yeah. But
Thank you, Reza. Gracias.
no. But the thing is this: what I don't like is other people saying things like "stay in your lane" as if
Yep.
they have a remit on telling you what you're allowed to say.
Right.
If we live in a world where everyone, if a beautiful woman wants to pose with a cigar with her tits out, I'm cool with that. It's alluring. It's fine. There's
Is
a
she gonna
place
wear
for
a
it. If you don't
top?
want to watch it, don't watch it. If you don't, and that will get a certain number of social media followers. But then also, Justin, maybe you can agree to this. I don't want to put words in your mouth. Everyone's cigar journey is different. Some people start that way and then they become so-called aficionados or
Right.
aficionadas. Maybe that's the way maybe some people want some self-confidence first. And maybe some people go in the opposite direction. There's a whole mixture of people. But when it comes to the ladies joining this, actually, I'm really, really excited because there are now, there are all sorts of cigars that sort of, I won't say cater for the ladies, but there's sort of like the elegant cigars, the Lanceros, the minis, etc., to make cigar smoking a far more acceptable lifestyle product. And it's become a very lifestyle product. Yeah.
Reza, if only bunch of men smoking cigar like back in the time,
yeah.
Yep.
the cigar lounges will be boring. You will be only
Completely,
talking
Justin,
about
man,
politics. It
completely.
will be
And
only talking about politics, cars, and football, and that's about it.
You know
Actually,
what?
we respect, when a woman is around us in a community of smoking, enjoying a good
It's
cigar.
normal. It feels
You're
normal. It
opening a
feels like
box. There is a respect comes without even we talk to each other, right? If five
that's
men
right.
sitting, there is a girl walking in. The way they talk, and when there is a lady sitting in your crowd, the respect is natural. That is humility. That is our behavior as a man, and then we learn to respect automatically like this. We don't crack jokes, which is in in a bad manner. We respect the woman in front of us and others. We don't joke around with the respect of a woman. So
It's
women
absolutely. I
coming
mean,
to the cigar world, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's elegant.
right.
I have mentioned it in the end of the video, but many people did not reach there. I don't. I
Yes.
don't. I don't blame them. You know why? I'll tell you. You get literally 3 seconds in Instagram
Yep.
to captivate the eyes, the brain, the
Yep.
people's attention. You have 3 seconds. That 3 seconds, if you manage it, it can continue for 10 seconds. In the 10 seconds, you're boring, you're lost it already. So
Right.
many people, they might have not reached the end of the video, and they might have not heard what I said, that elegant smoking is the men, it's like magnetic to men because it's beautiful, it is elegant, you should be doing it. Actually, that is more appealing, and more views are there when you are elegantly smoking. More
Right.
respect is there when you are elegantly smoking. Now, having said this, let me put this way: there is no such thing as bad publicity. Good, bad, it is publicity, right?
Right.
Now look at us. Look at us. Just this topic bring the cigar in a very high stream. You have what is this
No,
lady's
you're
name?
the Donald
Forgot
Trump of the cigar world. It's you.
Nah,
You
nah,
Oh,
Chico.
managed
What is
to.
it?
no, no. Whoa, whoa. Calm down.
What is the
Calm
name
down.
of
Let's
this
not.
lady?
Hold
Wait a
on,
minute.
hold
What is the
on,
Wait.
name of
hold
this
Oh,
on.
lady
yeah,
from?
yeah,
What is the name of the lady from UK? The lady
Amy.
who interviewed
yeah. Amy.
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 Look
Amy.
at Amy's profile. I did not know who Amy was. I didn't know. Half of my friends in Dubai, they come
Right.
to me and say, who who's she?
Right.
So now she's
Who
popular.
am I?
Yeah.
I know you are very popular. So she is popular. Then the whole woman thing is going on. Many people are commenting. Many people are making videos about it. Many people are doing whatever activity. All
Speaking
these
of,
good things together, it's all gaining the power. It's had
Right.
more views, more
Yeah, it's
attraction, more
provoked. It's
publicity.
provoked discussion.
It's
It's
working.
provoked intellectual
Right.
discussion,
speaking of,
creative
speaking of,
discussion. There's no, and as of today, in what are we? Are we in sort of end of October 2025? There is such a vast community of cigar smokers in different shapes and sizes and colors, etc. And it's just part of that beautiful, vibrant place. So, I think so. I said this on a program last week. Yeah, so I don't know if you agree with me, Jasim. Yeah, sometimes the pressure, I mean, of a social media influencer, right? Okay, not that I'm not one. I'm just saying this, but as an observation, you're always making content, and I think even Dodd raised this with me. Yeah, when you're always making content, there are points at which you're going to offend people, piss people off for no reason whatsoever, and sometimes it's on by mistake, sometimes it's on purpose. But the result is if we have a dialogue, like we're sitting down and having a dialogue, we're four guys sitting here smoking cigars, at least three of us are, yeah, or I've finished mine, right, yeah. But the thing is this, then the in the machine wash, all the clothes come out clean. They sort of like, this is where you stand, that's where you stand, and it's a very vibrant environment. To be very honest with you, I really like that. Yeah,
See, everybody
I
have an
really enjoy that.
opinion, and they can see. We all respect the opinions of everyone, right? We are not jumping into somebody else's area. Okay, we see many things online. We see many things in real life. Somebody is lighting a cigar with a lot of fire on the foot of the cigar, and for me, maybe I don't like it. But then I tell in my channel, I tell in my way that if you overpower the heat on the cigar, it's going to ruin the cigar flavor. That's what I learned, and that's what my experience is. Maybe for them it's not okay. Maybe for them they like it. Some guys will come up and say that, man, it does not matter. You light up with a torch. We light up with a cherut, what they call it, the one which they use in the middle of the night to go to your home when there is no light, when there is no electricity. They use this thing. I don't know what's the name in English. They take a
Neither
bunch
do
of
we,
leaves and they
but we're good.
yeah. So
Jasim, Jasim, I've got a new project. I don't know if you're going to agree with this. Yeah, just to provoke the market, right? You know, you've got the footer band on a cigar, right? Yeah, it's a recommendation. You're connected with Habanos. Can we make that footer band sort of cherry flavored? So I'm going to light the cigar with the footer band on.
Oh my
I'm going to light the
God.
cigar with the
oh
footer
my
band on, so you get
this
sort
is
of
gonna go viral, Chico.
a cherry infusion, a cinnamon cherry infusion as you light cigar. That's a fucking good idea. I came up with it. I came up with that. That's trademark registered to Reza now.
Well, be ready, Reza. Be ready to get a truckload of comments and be a viral effect. Be ready for it, okay? And that's how it works. And And that's
Yeah.
good.
I thought that was nice. I
Go
thought it was a
ahead.
nice sort of out of the envelope kind of thing. We like
And
cigar
that's what
with a
you're
footer
aiming.
band on.
It's simple.
Okay, well. We have some
Why not?
comments. I'd like
Why not?
I'd like to read a few of the comments from Instagram. The real brave person who apologized even if she's not
Thank you.
wrong. God
Oh,
bless
me.
you, Jasim. Sadly, our society has been severely sexualized, and the cigar community is also being affected by this.
Whoa, can we
We
stop
live in
that?
a-
Wait,
we-
wait. We live in a sexual. Whoa, stop a second. We live in a sexualized society.
Well, that's
I'm
When did that
excited
happen?
now. I'm
We
glad
live
I'm
in a
here.
very fragile world. People are just ready to take offense by any little thing.
Who said that? Who
Pussies.
said that?
Some pussy said that. Who
There
cares?
are people watching on Instagram. They've said all. Having said all of that, Jasim, well, okay. That was one video, and that happened. As you said, a lot of people jumped in. A lot of things came up.
Right.
There was something that also came up, which was an article.
Ooh, there's an article? I
What?
never heard of this.
Oh,
Yeah, no one tell us.
no. See, what's your comment on to the content of the article?
Where are
And
you seeing all these
Can you
comments?
tell
I've only
us,
seen the
first of all,
Instagram.
can you tell us where you're seeing? Yeah, what about
I
the
am,
article?
I
Where
am,
the fuck
I
are you
am,
seeing these comments, man?
gentlemen. See, the thing is, I am fully connected right now.
AJ sent a message saying mention AJ. AJ, hi AJ.
Oh, AJ wants us to
Now,
mention. Hey,
AJ,
AJ, how you
Jigo.
doing? Hey, AJ, how you doing, buddy? All right, that's
Ruben
20
says,
bucks.
So,
AJ,
I
no,
wanted
I
to
won't
answer
ask him
that
that
question.
That question I won't ask.
wait,
I
let
want
him
to
answer the
answer that
question.
question.
Yes, Jasim.
Usman, guys, I want to answer that question. When it comes to the social media and followers and your fans, I can put it this way. You will have a lot of fans who appreciate what you do. And you will have a lot of followers or a lot of viewers. I don't want to call them followers because they view from another Instagram page because they don't want to follow you because they will create a fake Instagram account and they follow you, right? Because they don't want to show you that they're following you. And they watch everything. And they are hating what you do. They are trying to show to the world that they hate you. They're
Haters,
trying to
yes, haters.
they manipulate the words what you use. They lie, and they will pull out things from anywhere in the world, anywhere in the sky, and then they put it together like a little bubble, and they say that this guy is a bad guy. Now, for me, it's a good publicity. Haters are my followers too. Haters are my fans too. Haters are the one who make me grow. So if you don't have a hater, I'm going to be that nice guy sitting in a corner and always doing the good things. And then it's not going to get any viral because if everything is so perfect, because I try to light the cigar and I try to explain about cigars, every time is so perfect. And somebody told me, Jasim, you never say bad about a cigar. You never say bad about a cigar. What about this? Maybe can you be a little bit more open about it? Don't be so diplomatic. And my friend called me Diplomaticos number 2. Jasim, don't be Diplomaticos number 2. Try to be nice. Try to be nice. Come on, show. Tell me, do you really like vegueros? Do you really like tapados? Do you really like intero? They attack me, no? So I tell them that, see, what I like, there you go. What I like is may not what everybody will like, and vice versa. There is a brand which is created by any brand. It does not matter which company, which country, what kind of vitola. There is a market there. That is the reason that that product is in the shelves. That is the reason that it is moving. Everybody say that, oh, do you smoke? You never smoke the cigars which is modestly priced. You always smoke the most expensive cigar in the world. I tell them that no. What I publicize is probably the most expensive, but then I smoke 2-3 cigars. Yesterday night I had an event and then I smoked the Connoisseur B. After I smoke a Finite. Then the last cigar I smoked, you will laugh, I did not publicize it. It was
Fonseca.
No, I did not get it. The cigar what I smoked was Rafael Gonzalez Perlas. Okay, one of my friend give me a dark Maduro Perla, and I end up my evening around 2 in the morning with the Perla because I finished in Finite. So I wanted to have a little bit more a smoke to finish our conversation with my friend, and I did not publicize it. So there is a lot of people, they think that, hey, you don't talk bad about cigars, so you don't get viral effect. Sometimes, and then you have to know where I come from, okay? when you talk bad things, you get more popular. Unfortunately, I did not mean to say bad things about the women and cigars, but it ended up like this
Just came out accidentally.
by by end up
Well,
like this by people pushing
It
it.
was an absent
Okay,
moment. What am I saying?
it's the
I
same
don't
thing
know
with
what
a
I was
lot the way
saying. I have to
it's
I
put
like a
it
know.
lot
down.
of
I have
it's
that
a,
all the time.
it's like a lot of
I was doing
kids.
my groceries before this store, and I was talking to myself, and I thought, what am I saying out loud?
Yeah. That's the same
So
thing when
so
people
here
have
here here
children.
is for the
Yeah.
record.
Yeah.
Haters are my best fans,
There you go.
and because of them, I
You're
get
welcome.
inspired. And sometimes the haters wanted to jump into my society because I'm very protective to the people who I smoke with. Because, for example, I'll tell you the examples here. When you come to UAE, Usman knows because he come to UAE. When I go to UK, let's say that I have a crowd of 10 people who are smoking. I have very important people sometimes with me. Maybe there is a guy who wanted to do a business with that guy. Okay, it happened to me. Okay, maybe the guy wanted to sell a real estate to that guy. He smokes cigars too because we all are in a cigar lounge. Sometimes the cigars are in a different level. Now let's talk about cigars and men. Okay,
Yeah.
sometimes the cigars are used upon by men in the cigar lounges. They also don't know much about cigars. They come and buy a cigar. They smoke there. They all what they wanted to do is networking, and that's new trend now. And they
Right.
Yeah.
wanted to come to your table because you know that you're sitting with people. He have done his research, and he wanted to talk to that guy. He wanted to talk to this guy. They know who they are, and then they wanted to connect. They use the cigar as a prop, as a medium to be in the lounge to connect with the people. It's a networking thing. Now, I'm a little bit protective. So I tell them so they have access to me easy because I'm in the cigar business. I'm in the cigar world. People can approach me anytime. Jasim, I am your fan on Instagram. By the way, what cigar are you smoking? Nice. Can you give me the number of that guy you're sitting with? And I said, Chico, I can give you the number, but the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to ask my friend, is he okay to share the number and give me your number and what you do? I'm not a club where I connect people to people. I'm not the guy. For me, I have a friend of mine, Abu Dhabi. For 2.5 years, I don't know what he does. I smoke with, I see him every week, every 2 weeks. After 2 years, he was telling me that, Jasim, do I work with this? And I'm like, wow. And I was like, really? And I did not see a clue in him that he's working in that kind of segment. So I don't care who they are. All I care is they smoke a cigar. I don't know what Reza does, for example. I have no idea.
I don't
All
even
I
know
He
what I
know.
does.
do.
He does nothing. He
I
does
don't even
nothing.
know.
Yeah, he doesn't. He does nothing. Let's not get carried away. It's not like Rizza does anything. Usman, on the other hand, he sings the national anthem at cockfights. So that's what he does for a living. So that's
Well,
it.
well,
So,
well,
Imagine,
well,
Steven, if you pull one of the sensitive young
yep.
influencers or young cigar people to
Oh,
this
young.
show,
Oh
and
yeah.
if you talk like how you talk, they get
Oh yeah.
offended.
I
They run
know.
away.
Last week, Rizza says to me, "We have Amy." First of all, I didn't know who Amy was. Second of all,
Now
5 minutes.
see what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh no, 100%. Very sweet girl.
Yes,
But
Jesus.
Riz and I were basically saying we had to be very nice because I think if we were ourselves, she would have cried, which would have
No,
made
we are
great.
very nice. I'm very nice. I don't know about you.
What
Yeah, I'm actually quite a nice
says
person. I
who?
got
Yeah, yeah.
very,
Says
very bad,
who?
very bad
Says
publicity.
who?
Yeah,
Who
very
says
bad
you're nice?
publicity.
Name three
You're not
people.
nice.
Everyone,
Anyways,
everyone says.
No.
anyways, wait. We have some comments.
Okay.
Well, Chayar says social media is a double-edged sword. It has unfortunately given everyone the license to say what they want to without any thought or consideration to what qualifies them to make a comment. Dodd says social media-driven content has its core sensationalism and not
Yep.
substance. The algorithm places a bias on this type of content, so much so people are use AI to create content and pass it off as their own creative work.
Right.
Uh, what are your thoughts? Great shout out. Majority of my Habano friends that smoke are female is by Ruben.
Of
And Ruben
course.
also says Jasim loves Cuba. We all do love Cuba for sure. Dodd says Raza is nice. Sorry, Dodd, I have to disagree with you on that one.
No, I'm
And
still a
Qasim
running
says,
jump.
Jasim has a video on the same topic regarding men, true
There you go.
aficionados versus men that do it just for the likes. So it's
Yep.
not as if he is targeting women. Thank you very much, Kasim, for mentioning that one, because yes, that is true. There is a video where he has trashed that part too. So
But
perfect.
he also brought that up, and we've spoken about this on the
Yeah.
show, where like we are, the three of us, and because he's not on the show every week, go to the cigar lounge. We have cigars. We experiment with new cigars and whatnot. Where other people are going, to his point, they're trying to make a business connection. It's a lifestyle for them that they don't really understand. So when RyJ and I started back in the day, when there were dinosaurs and fires, we lived in caves. It was, before Instagram. Fossils, right? So when we started, you smoked a cigar because it was old world, old school, and there was a memory tied to it. So for me, it's not a lifestyle. To me, it is something that I've enjoyed for 10,000 years and will continue to enjoy it because it's my mini holiday. It's the way I can get together with like-minded people and talk about cigars.
Dude, let me say one thing though. Let me say one thing. But that's a great observation, yeah. But the thing is, you cannot stop the tide. The tide is very much changing. You can't. I mean, you can be very nostalgic about, oh, this is what the world of cigars used to be like. And as you grow older, you get a little bit more stuck in the ways, yeah.
Right.
But the thing is, this is evolving all the time. And all this commentary is really nice because we talk about it. We don't get upset, offended. Anyone can call me a knob end, right? Yeah. But I take that as a compliment that someone's listening enough to me to say that to me. You know what I mean? But it's not baiting. It's just we all have opinions. We all have views. We all have we all have history. I mean, actually, it was very nice. This history Justin was telling us about his development through the industry. I didn't realize he came from a hospitality side, right? So I have friends in the hospitality industry. They see the cigar world from a different perspective. They see how it evolved through hospitality and how people used to sit and smoke. Now it's very, very different. There's no end of parties. There's no end of events. Cigars is a very event-orientated business now, right? And people who come to that, most people are coming to business network or lifestyle or have an enjoyable evening out. Spending £100, £200 on a cigar evening. It's not even just about the cigar. It's about dressing up. It's about going out, having some nice drinks, meeting some people. It's an event in itself to have a cigar.
Many
And if you
people
can
would
make
not
that,
like it. Reza,
Right.
sorry to cut you. Look at this way, okay? Many people would not like it. I will say, because there is always another part of it. I have received many comments from many people. Jasim, do you have to always dress up to smoke a cigar? Is it what I'm trying to show in the Instagram is that if you don't dress well, you can't smoke? If you don't wear a tie, or if you don't wear a papillon, if you don't wear, if you don't use a wonderful hat, you cannot smoke. So some people, what they see is that they see cigar as a relaxation, the cigar as a meditation. They sit in their backyard, they sit in their balcony, they enjoy the smoke, and for them, they are like, what is this guy doing? This guy always have to dress up. It's in the middle of the summer in Dubai. It is 45 degree, and then you have to wear a jacket, and then he's next to the water. The humidity kicks in 90%, and he's trying to open a box next to a rail, and the box is going to fall off to the water. Why he do that? So there is always people coming, good and bad, in anything you do. If you do the best thing, they comment bad about you. If you do the bad thing, they comment bad about you anyways. So social media is a place that you have to receive a lot of bad comments, and you have to take it easy. You have to smile about it. You move on. If you're sensitive on any of the subject, what people say, mas salama, don't be in social media.
That's right.
Get
I
out
agree
of the
100%.
Justin, let me give Justin a comment on that.
Very
right?
well said.
No, but let me give you a comment on that, right? So I'm beginning to understand this. It takes me a long time to change the direction of my ship, yeah, right? Even though I don't do this, right? Yeah. Wearing fancy colors, wearing fancy clothes pops on social media. It pops. It becomes memorable, okay? It's like I love black and white photos and this and that. The other. I'll just give you a different example, right? There's this guy who was the head of Lamborghini, the CEO of Lamborghini, Steve Winkelmann, right? Okay, and then he went to Bugatti, then he went back to Lamborghini, right? Every time you see Steve Winkelmann, he's in a fucking amazing, sharp dressed, he's in a very sharp suit, nice crisp white shirt, and that's the way he always looks. He looks for social media. I'm sure he wears a t-shirt. I'm sure he walks around in his underwear at home, yeah? But for social media, he is always fucking dressed up, right? Okay? So I mean, the fact that Jasim is saying this live, I'm sure you spend time in bubble baths as well, Jasim. Yeah, don't smile, don't laugh, right? Don't laugh. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you do things like that as well, right? Okay. I'm sure
Unlike, I
we're
have a
all
different
entitled.
opinion for Stephen. For Stephen, he said, for him it's not a lifestyle. For me, it's a lifestyle, right?
There you
No,
go.
So lifestyle
no,
can
just
be connected. Of course, I'm also joking with him. So
Yes. Now,
the
Jasmine,
reality is that
just so you
no. The
know,
thing is,
when I was a kid, Mr.
Steven does
Bubble
bubble
and
baths
I,
as well, but
oh yeah,
he can't find a photographer for him. So
that's
we need
true.
to
I
get a
looked for
photographer
photographers,
for
and I've told
Steven in the
them,
fucking bubble
yeah,
bath.
I've told them I know what I look like naked. It's scary, and then when I tell them that, they're like, "Man, we probably don't want to take that photograph," and I'm like, "I got it." So I understood. So we're
Qasim
good.
but
says,
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. But if you post every day in the bubble bath, it's not good either. It's
That's
my
true.
opinion.
All right.
Change it a little bit. You know,
That's
I'm
one
it.
thinking.
time you
You're
can do.
entitled
I'm
to your
thinking the
bubble
four of
bath,
us.
and you're
I
entitled
think
to
the
your
four of us
photographer
should
there.
do that. Then that's what
the
we're going to do.
core
We're
of
all going to go
cigar
to
culture,
Dubai.
the core, Qasim
You see,
says,
Justin, what happened? What happened after the bubble bath? Usman sent me photos of him in the bubble bath and
Oh yeah,
said,
that was scary.
Reza,
Oh
do
my
you
God.
think these
Yeah.
are worth publishing? And I said,
Yeah.
Usman, I would leave these out for the
Yeah.
meanwhile.
That's
You're
true. Yeah.
projecting something else.
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
my
And he didn't
God.
have a towel on either, and that was
I
scary.
will
Let
put
me
I will
tell you.
put those photos up in a sort of a private link, which has got Patreon
OnlyFans.
sponsorship, so you can pay to see those photos.
OnlyFans. OnlyFans will
Qasim
put that
says the
on.
core of cigar culture is about craftsmanship, ritual, and appreciation, not aesthetics or attention. When people,
Yep.
men or women, use cigars only as props, it dilutes the authenticity of the culture. Absolutely true, and I think
It
that is
100%.
may
exactly what
do,
I
Kasim.
think,
It may do.
and I think that
That's
is
what I was trying to
exactly,
say, but it was taken by
exactly
negative.
that is what Jasim was trying to say. And Dodd says Jasim is a good guy. We never doubted one. We never
Oh, yeah.
doubted it, Dodd. And yes, he agrees with Qasim. So yes, bringing it to a
Can we all
close.
agree? Can we all agree? Can we all agree? And I don't mean this as this is like off the cuff, right? Can we all agree? We want to see more of the ladies in
In
the
bubble
cigar world,
baths.
right?
Oh, I'm
Every
sorry.
time I want more of the, and the prettier the better, because it's alluring. It creates
Yeah.
such an aesthetic.
Yeah.
It creates such a beautiful environment. I love it, to be very honest with you.
Okay, I have a
Raza, I
Let
can
question.
me
tell you,
let,
Bring it
Raza,
on.
I can tell you on this comment of yours, Usman Daud is getting on writing another article. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
All right, now
Anyways,
wait a
No,
minute.
no,
Shiraz
no,
says
I have a
I have no problem
question.
exactly.
with that, though.
I have a
Wait,
question though. When you say
Shayar
we want
says
more, when we
exactly. Shayar
well,
says
stop.
exactly.
Wait. I'm going to put you on mute. I swear to God. So if we're going to do more stuff, so now when we talked about more women on Love That, are these women in the bubble bath or not in the bubble bath? Because now I'm stuck on the
Both
bubble bath
ways,
stuff.
both
What?
ways,
No.
both
All right.
ways.
So what?
Oh God.
Here's what we do. The four of us get together in Dubai. And we do a bubble bath, all four of us, with swim trunks, because Usman will get a little excited without.
No.
And then we
Not
can,
Dubai. Not
that's
Dubai.
what we
In Cuba.
post.
In Cuba. In
But
Cuba.
we do it in
This is a Cuba
Cuba.
thing.
That's even better because they love Americans there.
Actually,
So we'll
this
go
is
to
this is a really very, very important question. Nothing
sure,
related to bubble baths,
of
right?
course
Yeah.
not.
Thank God.
Jasim, Habanos Festival, right? Habanos Festival 2026 in the middle of Ramadan. Is it worth going or no?
I wanted to correct you right there. It's not middle of Ramadan because the
It is
Ramadan
started.
kicks in on Saturday. So the gala is the last event, which is the Friday, 28th. I mean, we don't know because it's all about the sightseeing of the moon, right? And I
Yes.
believe that as per the days isn't calculated, the Ramadan will kickstart on the 1st of March, which is Saturday. Then all the Islamic Muslim aficionadas, they will start their regime of Islamic rituals from the day before. So it's not really middle. This year you still can do it. Probably next year is too tough, but this year you still can do it. But that is not
That's it.
stopping 60th anniversary of Cohiba at all. Last year, I cannot tell the numbers, but I can tell you this. Last year, I thought that, oh, wow, we are overbooked because we have so many comments came in later. We could not get the tickets on so and so, and we could not fulfill the interest because Habanos have less allocation for certain events. And this year, I was thinking, like a month back, probably because the Muslim community is not going to show up in Cuba, it's going to be less people going to festival from UAE. Guess what? It was 100% more next year without the Muslims. without few Muslims. And I was like, what's going on? It's the 60th anniversary of Cohiba. It's crazy. The allocations are even much more controlled than the last year, the following year. Okay. So if you have to book your seats now, you have to let the distributors know, I am in, I am going, let me in, because this is going to be a crazy show. 60th anniversary of Cohiba is going to be a bomb. It's going to be a lot of people. It's going to have a lot of surprises, and the world is expecting the days to be announced. Not the days, the registration process to be announced. They are waiting for it just to click and pay and move. So I believe that many Muslim friends are coming to Cuba. They probably will start fasting on the day of the gala from the evening, and there is a time zone difference. And as per the Islamic rules, when you travel, you have a certain kind of yes, you can actually if you're traveling to a country which is an XY kilometers, you can actually do a prayer a little bit later. There is a kind of system in Islamic rules that you can do. So as far as you follow the Islamic rules, okay. So of course,
Jasim, just a correction. Just a correction here. It is not going to be in the middle, and it is not also going to be where the gala, the Ramadan starts after the gala, because that was the case this year. Because of how the yearly thing works, it will be in the first 10 days. So all the 5 days are going to be in Ramadan.
Within.
Really?
Monday will be,
Yes,
of course.
sir. Yes,
Because
sir. That's
so I
why.
was wrong. I was wrong.
Yeah. So this
Again,
year,
He's using a
was wrong
different
again.
calendar.
this
Stop
is
it. He's
this
using a
year,
different calendar.
Again,
He's
he's-
I don't
fine.
know.
Two times.
In my mind, it was 1st of March. So
that was this
that's
year.
what I was
That was this year.
calculating. That was
That
this
was
year.
this year,
I was
and that's
confused.
why I flew out.
Apology. Don't make it viral, por
Oh my
favor.
God, that's it.
viral.
We're going
It's
to get
viral.
hate
It's
mail
already gone
now.
viral.
It's oh my! All the women are going to start sending emails about
Shariar
how
says-
racist and prejudiced
Justin
this
fucked up
was.
again. Justin fucked up again.
Shariar says exactly.
You know what? Reza, listen. What you have to do, I'll give you an idea. Take only the clippings, exactly what I said. Reza, you're wrong. Ramadan starts like this.
I
Take
wouldn't
only
do that.
that.
I'm not like that. I'm not
15
like that.
seconds and
I'm not
air
like
it.
that. It's not going to happen.
You know?
It's not going to happen.
That's how it gets
I know.
viral.
I know you're playing. I know you're playing this brain game with this psychological. This all right. Now, if I say it now, Reza won't do it. Yeah, right. Okay.
It's like that
I'll
guy
keep-
said, no? You know, it's like that guy said, what Andrew Tate, he
Yeah.
stated that woman is the property of man. And they
And that's
only
it.
use that
That's it.
clip,
Finished. The sound
only
bite.
that clipping, and then
Yeah.
whatever he said before and after does not matter.
Well, it's
It's just
lucky.
this.
It's lucky that Usman is recording and Stephen is recording the whole show because for context you can see
Shariar says.
everything.
Shariar says exactly. Shariar says exactly. Unfortunately, hate sells more nowadays. It doesn't matter what the topic is, what opinion you express, positive, negative, politically correct, incorrect, polite, offensive, etc. There will always be people out there who can only hate and create hate. Absolutely true. Ruben says, just make sure your girlfriend like Habanos. Trust me, otherwise you're done. And Amu7 says Ramadan is 18th of February. So 18th, 19th, depending on the sighting of moon.
As
Yes.
Darth Vader would have said, the dark side of the Force is very powerful in Jasim. He knows how to provoke. I mean, this is the where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He's down
Reza,
there.
I purposefully did it.
Huh? What did he say? What did he say?
He purposely did it. He purposely did
Of
it.
course he purposely did it. Is that influencing?
Okay, one question. Because I know the time is going way ahead. So we have one question for Jasim, which has come from Dodd at the start of the show, which is drum rolls, please.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Don't go. Hold on. Everybody wants a drum. Hold on.
Like
Here we
in
go.
post-production drum rolls. Go on.
Thank
There you
you. Dodd says, guys, don't forget to circle back later and ask Jasim about his private collection. And as a clarification, he says, I meant cigars, but the options are endless.
Oh, that's right. Because when you died on us earlier, Riz and I came up with other collections you might have. Most of them were illegal.
We had a
I
list.
think some of the,
a list of
you know,
collections.
yeah, when we were Chinese little kids working for you in a slave shop. So yeah.
Answer time.
The private collections are already viewed in the Instagram. Now I
Yeah,
have to
he's
build
done.
one.
That was easy. Wait, when he says he's got a big one, is that part of his private collection? I see. I think this
I have to build one,
Oh,
because
okay.
my private collection won't stay for longer if I'm smoking it, right? So I
Yeah.
believe in
Smoke his
this,
private
and
collection.
my friends who knows me very well, they know this. I smoke each and every cigar, let it be more expensive, let it be whatever. I wanted to taste it. I am one of the very, I don't want to say few, then that will open up another can of worms. I don't want to say it.
Do it.
When
do
we
it,
go
do
to
it.
the festivals, we can do this clipping. So when we go to the festivals, sometimes you see, and it's my opinion. You can make it viral if you like to. So let's say when you go to Habanos Festival, many of our friends, they don't smoke the cigar which is launched on that night because they
Okay.
want to keep it. They want to keep it. They wanted to
Sell it.
smoke it in a better place, better ambience, maybe a little bit more focus, and so on. And often they say that, oh, Habanos, they roll this tobacco just 2 days before, so it's not ready to be smoked. So why to waste a cigar which is so exclusive, and so on and on. One of the reasons Habanos, when they do the festivals, they give you a gift and they also give you a cigar to taste. The cigar
Yes.
to taste is for you to taste that night, and so that you understand what blend it is and how it evolves, and whatever, good, bad, you don't like it, you like it. Maybe it is not for your palate, maybe it's young, maybe it need 20 years, whatever. You smoke it, you feel it, you understand it, you take home this beautiful gift, and that's what you're going to preserve and smoke another time. If it is so nice, you smoke it whenever you want it. If you don't, if you think that it require more time, you leave it, or you smoke it. It's up to you. But me as a person, I don't want to call just the influencer. I'm a cigar lover. For me, if the moment I get my hands on a new cigar, I want to smoke it immediately. Otherwise, I can't talk about it. Otherwise, I can't discuss about it. Otherwise,
Right.
I can't share what I think about it. So there are many people who I see, they are not smoking that cigar during the event. 100 reasons. They might have smoked maybe 10 cigars that night and that day, probably because of that. Their palate is a little bit, overwhelmed by a lot of flavors. And they say that, oh, I don't get anything when you smoke it. So I would say that you should try it because that is a memory you're going to build. You don't know that you're going to make up for the next year for the festival.
Right.
Our life is not in our hands, we never know. So when you get the opportunity to smoke a new cigar launched or that night, smoke it, and then you can take home that gift pack, and then you can smoke it later. This is my opinion. Don't do that clipping and make it more viral.
See,
I'll wait till we
You know,
get
you
done
know,
editing
you know
this
what's
with
good.
nothing
AI.
You
you're
know what's
right.
good.
Nothing you're right on that one. The only thing I'd say, I mean, we were together at the festival earlier this year, and
Really?
Haven't heard that before.
Yeah. Yeah.
while you and Ajay were the ones who actually lit it up and smoked.
Were you in? Were
I was
you at
the
the
one.
event? Were you there, Usman? Were you
Yes,
in
sir.
Cuba?
Yes, sir, I was.
You
So,
were.
so
We didn't get any videos or anything.
He
We're just
sent his
saying.
AI image.
yeah.
Yes, he did.
Well,
Just so you know, he always sends his AI image.
yeah.
We're used to it.
So I did not smoke mine, and the core reason for that was because for me, it was the 15th Bahike festival, so or the celebration. So I smoked Bahike 56 from the original release of 2010. And that was a 15. So for me,
Wow.
that was special.
Showing off.
Special for me, and I've kept that 58. Again, thinking what you just said, it's a matter of perspective and how you look at it and how you want to do it. But yes, I am also not one of those who's gonna keep it for 1,000 years and not smoke it, and someone else is gonna auction it when I'm dead. I will smoke it in one of those days. But yes, you're
Usman,
right.
I'm going to cut you right there. Do you want more views and more likes?
What a question! What a question!
Well, okay,
Come on, tell me. Because many
Yes.
people say that we all do this for the more views and more likes. Are you part of it?
Well, yes. I don't
No,
think
we
so.
want
Inclination.
I
less
do it.
views,
I do it.
less
I do
likes,
it for the
less
sake of.
people commenting.
I do it for the sake of love of cigars. I don't give a shit about who likes or who doesn't like it. But yes, you're right. It generates ultimately more likes. You're right about that part.
First of all, let's just go back to your comment. You don't care. You do care because we get a lecture like the night before every show. You have to be nice. Don't say this. Don't do that.
You have
Be
no
nice to our
idea. You
guests.
have no
We
idea how
literally,
much Usman's
just so
been
you know,
about
just
this.
before you came on the show, when we knew you were coming on, we got a 17-page brief on what we were allowed to say, what we're not allowed to say.
You know what, Justin, you know what he said to me? He said to me, Reza, make sure you wear a tie and a suit. I said, God is not coming. Jasim is
That's
coming.
right.
Fucking hell.
We're close. Yeah. So we get briefs every show how terrible we are, the language we use. Oh my, it's the worst thing in the world. And so yeah, Mr. I don't care about likes and whatever. Are you kidding? We have one video now that has like 12,000 things on YouTube. Every day he stands in front of the mirror and he just goes, it's because of me. It's because of me. So, and if you want to know how great Usman is, you ask him. He'll tell you.
You ask him, he'll tell you.
He loves this stuff. So, we're very used to it.
Qasim says, less with the Qasim says, so the critique wasn't about women smoking cigars. It was about the intent and perception. When cigar smoking becomes a stage act tied to sexuality, it reinforces stereotypes rather than breaking them. I think that's the point Jasim was trying to get across his video. Yes, true. The cigar analyst, Ali has a question from Jasim. Ali has a question from Jasim. I need Jasim's favorite H. Upmann. Which one would you say is your favorite H. Upmann?
In general?
Yes. Whatever.
Or
is your favorite
something came recently or so on. If it is general, I like. Okay, I always ask this back, but it's not to make things complicated because standard production and special collection. So if it is standard production, I wanted to give out to Sir Winston. That's my favorite cigar from our Upmann family. Julieta No.2, one of the best cigar. I always have the best satisfaction when I smoke that cigar. One of the achievement I recently tried, which fascinates me, was yesterday night, and that was Magnum Finite. And my friend who gave me the cigar, he asked me, Jasim, can you rate it between Cabildos, between Absolutos, and between Finite? So I told
views
him,
views coming.
So I told him, listen, I can't compare a Cabildos to Absolutos to Finite. Absolutos is a strong bodied cigar. Cabildos is a medium. And when it comes to Finite, is light to medium, as per the brand perspective, right? Yes. When you smoke it, you get a little bit more strength in the limited editions because the limited editions are made with a little bit more pleasure in terms of flavor and the blend. It is a little bit more intense in the limited editions. So it often don't fall in the category. If I tell you that Cohiba Supremos limited edition 2014 is a medium to full bodied according to the brand perspective, but anyone who smoked it during the time of 14-15, it is a strong cigar, one of the strongest cigar ever produced by Cohiba family. And of course, people will say, is it more stronger than Vejique and so on? So I would say that I don't compare cigars when it's not on the same strength or the same level or the same brand. You can say preferences. Comparison on an apple to banana, for me, it does not make sense. Now, it's my personal opinion. Don't clip it.
Yeah,
I would everything, say, pal.
I haven't got the time to clip anything.
I cannot compare two products of La Casa Habano or limited edition or Habanos Specialist or any of those. Comparison is based on the preferences what you have. So the gentleman told me, Jasim, you are becoming Diplomaticos #2 again. I mean, make it very easy. What are you going to smoke? So I told him that if you wanted to give a kind of rating system, I would put Finite a little bit more above Absolutos, okay? Because I tried the Absolutos and I loved it. It's stronger, it's nice, it's beautiful. But Finite give me a little bit more taste in my palate. It's nice, it's amazing. Now, Cabildos, here comes the devil. Many people don't like Cabildos.
Yeah.
Many people, they say this is a cigar we should not spend our money on, and so on and on. It is bad, it is good. There are more negative comments I heard about Cabildos more than the good ones. And one of the reasons that everybody is blaming Trinidad and Cabildos is because of this price point. If Cabildos is sold in the level of another product, which is a little bit beneath Upmann Finite, probably the comments would have changed.
Yes.
Probably people say that
Value.
it's very
It's based
young.
on value.
It's based on value. Steven, you got one. Dale. Ragundala.
I have some. Let me just say, AJ says I just opened a Sir Winston 1998. He's just showing off. AJ, stop.
Just showing off. AJ,
What a cigar!
AJ loves to
And
flex.
excuse me.
Flex,
Let me
AJ.
finish. He's not done. He's not done.
He said,
An Upmann 58 2015, another talk cigar, and then the something else Roy Glass, and then
LCDH,
Trinidad
El
Purple.
Rey Gloria.
He's just going to keep going. So yeah,
Where are
AJ
you
is telling
seeing
us.
these comments? Where
It's
are you
called
seeing
Instagram. It's
Insta.
on
me
your
too.
phone. Ay, ay, ay.
I can't see it either.
Well,
What do
here's
we
the
what do we have to
problem.
do?
I think, you know what? I
on
think they're
my
just
Insta.
making these comments up. They're just
No,
making
okay. So AJ says just
No,
open a
this-
Winston 1998. What a
Oh, look,
cigar.
Arnold
I just
Schwarzenegger
said
just
that.
commented.
What are you,
He
my
said, I
parrot all
really
of a
like
sudden?
Jasim's content.
Upmann 56, LE 2015, another talk cigar. I love the cigar.
Excuse me. Once again, I just read all this. Are you my parrot all of a sudden?
I actually
What
have
am
a
I? Am I in
recommendation.
weirdo
If you
world?
take a Cabildos and dip it in tequila, it's better.
Oh my
I'll be honest
God.
with you. Yeah? That's the way to
Trinidad
smoke.
profile. Trinidad
That's
profile
a
is
Cabildos
normally light
moment.
to
I know
medium.
Jasim is laughing and smiling, yeah, but that is a Cabildos moment, right? Okay?
Yeah.
Take the smile
Ajay
off your
says,
face.
I'm
Ajay
going to
says
say
Trinidad profile is normally light to medium, but Cabildos is a powerhouse. Came down, have a cigar. Thank you, AJ, for joining. Yes,
Yeah.
Jasim, sorry.
AJ, this is
So-
what I'm having later. Just FYI. So.
so I wanted to bring you back to 2007. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
since AJ is there, I'm able to talk about it. He can put some inputs. So when 2007 Ingenios was launched, many of our aficionados, they did not really look at Ingenios in the bright manner. They were all focusing on other Trinidad at the time, which was not Fundadores. I'm talking about Robusto Extra. I'm talking
Yeah.
about at the time the Robusto Tea, and everybody was smoking that. And they say that, and the price point was pretty much equal. You know, it
Yeah.
wasn't expensive at the time. Many years later, and it happened during the COVID, actually very close to COVID time, all the boxes were sold out from the Ingenios all over the world and on a high price point. Today, you want to get a box of Ingenios, it's
Oh my
super
God.
expensive. Being
Oh my
Trinidad has gone to his brand positioning much high, and the prices of Ingenios is actually more expensive than Cabildos. Now, if you look
Yes.
into it, you wanna enjoy Cabildos the way you were enjoying Ingenios, buy a box, keep them, bury it, enjoy, later. But then Cabildos is a good product as far as I'm concerned. It's a wonderful product. It is a wonderful blend. I love it. I had a bad cigar from it, probably because of the humidity. Everything changes in the cigar when it comes to brand preservation, when it comes to the way they present it. I did not have the first Cabildos which I tasted, the wow effect. But then the second time I approached on Cabildos, it was divine. Now, many of my friends don't have that kind of experience. They have a different experience, right? So that is the problem. So in order to change this, keep it and then approach it later. And I want to know what AJ says about it, what he think about Cabildos.
He says, yes, the Ingenios took a long time to develop, but now an outstanding cigar.
He also said, if I may quote, Usman, calm down, stop getting your panties all excited that I said hello. So, and because RyJ
Despite
thinks I
having
made,
told me he wouldn't comment.
right, and just to let you know, he also said, RyJ, you're doing a fantastic job. I don't know why you're not the star of the show. Of course, I made that one up. Okay, so there you have it.
So, Usman, I have a question to you. You are giving
Yes,
a lot
sir.
of positive comment. You're giving a lot of positive comments. We are interested only in negative comments. You know this, right?
Yeah. My problem is I will say what I feel like, so it's okay.
Look at the name of Steven in Instagram. What they call it? Too old, whatever.
Okay, so wait, we have two Instagrams. We have, because apparently I became an influencer and didn't know it. So RyJ made me set up the evensteven.cigar, which is what we have. The Two Old Farts channel, which is what 2F Entertainment stands for, is the original channel that has like 20 different shows on it. So it was originally called Two Old White Guys, and then our lawyers were like, you can't do that. But our first guest was of color. He thought it was great. Then we changed it to Two Old Farts Making Noises, and then we started to get on Lost Dollar Business Club presidential candidates, famous economics people, and they were like, can you change the channel, please? Because we can't go on something called Two Old Farts. So we call it 2OF Entertainment. So all our shows now are on 2OF Entertainment, and on Instagram we have the Two Old Farts, and then the one that just does cigars, which is the evensteven.cigars that people follow. So that's our brief history. Not that anybody cared. So there
AJ
you have it.
says, you noticed the premier release of Cabildos and the 12s of the wrappers are different. Jasim, what's your comment to that?
Was that? I did not hear it.
Okay, so AJ is saying that when the Cabildos came, there was a premier box launched by Hunters for 5 cigars, and then now we have the regular boxes of 12s. So he says if you notice, the wrappers on both of them are different colored or different shades.
I agree.
Yes, that's true. I agree with that.
To that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And also, I'd like
we received a box of Premier.
Yeah. Amu says, tell Jasim we love you. Don't worry, we will support you to the end.
And Amo, thank you very much.
To the end of the show.
And Amo gave right. He's going to support him until the next end of the show. Amo,
this is Amo 7. We don't know the name because that's the name he's using on the YouTube.
And he also was very nice. He gave us 50 AED, which I think is about $4 US. So I'm very excited.
You can buy a New World cigar with that.
Yeah.
Wow. No, not this one. This one's a little more expensive. Here, let me just give another
almost $5. That one.
That okay, right.
Okay.
I think with that we have a lot of time that we've spent.
Yes, you have.
Any parting comments? Oh, okay. So Amu 7 is hi Amu. It is Ahmed Al Suwaidi, Jasim. So Ahmed, thank you. We definitely are gonna. Yeah, exactly the same. So Jasim,
and they're gonna cut. And they're gonna cut this. They're gonna cut this and say Jasim, this is the man.
Oh no! Wait, hold on. Do it again.
Do
it again. Here we go. Let's get a close up of it. Do it again so we can get a close up.
Stephen gets very excited when I just put up like a 15-second clip. Stephen's the most excited person.
Jasim, Ajay says.
Okay. Shall I give you something that we're going to clip?
No, I'm not clipping. I don't know. Let me explain how we clip because you guys keep going off on this clip. I swear I'm gonna put the 14-year-old on a timeout. Anyway, here's how we clip. We have this thing called Opie something AI. We just take the whole show, we throw it in there, and in 20 minutes it gives me 75 clips of the show. That's what's going out next week. Do you think I sit here and clip this stuff? I don't even pay attention to the show. I mean, I listen to every single word that you guys have said. So
okay, Jasim,
no, they will do it for us. Don't worry about it.
David's going to do it.
They will do it for you.
Jasim, the last question before the parting comments is.
All right, wait, last question. Hold on.
Ajay says, Jasim.
Last question.
Ajay says, Jasim, what have you heard about the size and vitola for the 60s? So I'm guessing he's referring to the Cohiba 60th. There's another clip coming.
Did he actually ask, or are you asking?
No. There's a question written. Raza, if you pay attention,
I can't see anything, man. I can just see what's coming up on the fucking screen.
Yeah. So Jasim,
sunglasses off.
Well, if I took my sunglasses off, I would have no defense against the resplendent personalities that are on this show. Okay. This is to protect myself.
Listen, here it is on Instagram, just so you can see it now. AJ's asking the question to our guest. Do you feel better now?
A little bit.
Jasim, what have you heard the size and vitola for 60th cigar? And now he says, must be a 60th ring-gauge cigar, ? Jasim.
Logically speaking, it should be a 60 ring-gauge cigar because 60th anniversary makes sense. But I don't think it's important to connect a ring size with the ear. But it sounds very nice when you have 60 ring size. In the 50th anniversary of Cohiba, there were majestuosos. They did not make, they made a 58 ring size, which is a majestuoso. They made, that was the cigar of the 50th anniversary. So they did not make a 50 ring size, right? So it's not really connected with the age. However, there are rumors about 59, 60, but I personally stopped to say things which I don't have the official information. I'll tell you why. This happened in my life. I mentioned that the next year, the coming years, there would be a Monte Cristo Edmondo Reserva or Grand Reserva would be announced by Monte Cristo because I highly think about it, because that's the cigar that it should deserve to have a Reserva or Grand Reserva. When I say that, they did not made it the following year, announced it. It came a little bit late because of the
Okay.
COVID.
Okay.
The same gentleman come to me and say that, "You're wrong. You're wrong." Yeah. And I said, "Chico, I did not confirm it. I said, I wanted to see the Edmundo as a Reserva and Grand Reserva. And I think Habano, it was not a, it was not, it is a logic, right? Monte Cristo had done a lot of Reserva and Grand Reserva. And it is time for Edmundo to receive that one. Lucky for me, it came out on the next year, even though the release was 22. I told this on 21, okay? I said
Okay.
this in 21 at the time. So after that, I'm not going to make a comment and say that it's going to be 59 or a 60. Then the clippings will go and say, Jasim said it's viral against Habanos. I'm not going to take it. Diplomaticos number 2. But I highly believe it's somewhere between 59 and 60. Let's put it that way.
Okay, sounds
It's somewhere
great.
between 59 and 61.
Oh my god.
Oy vey.
61 sounds a little bit odd.
Well, you know how Mercedes, like Mercedes, I'm a big fan of AMG Mercedes, right? Yeah. They will write 6.3, but the engine size is actually 6,200 cc, right? They're always a little bit flex a little bit more. So even if it's not 60 ring gauge, it's okay to say 60 ring gauge. It's just cool. It's just it's part
That's
of the
not
marketing.
cool. That's
It's
no,
marketing.
that's
It's
not
just
cool.
marketing.
That's not cool
And then
at all.
also on the footer, the cinnamon footer,
Here
the
it
cinnamon
comes.
flavored
Here it
footer.
comes.
Oh my god.
That's the sound bite. That's the sound bite.
You want
Yeah.
viral content, huh? You want people to say Habanos made 59 and it should be
we just want
60.
everyone to be happy. That's what we want. We want
All right.
everyone to be happy all the time.
And Ruben says, if I may, my buddy Ruben down in Miami, who's Jewish, but he denies it. If you're not from the Habano elite, Jasmine will stop following you. So beware. So,
Fucking hell, bro!
so
What
just with that statement alone,
and
and now Usman, I just want to say with that statement alone, after the show, he won't be following you anymore. So
Yeah.
it's a nice way we're trying to tell you. So there you have it.
Jasim, any parting comments?
So since this show is to interview me and I could not get the entrance what I supposed to get, which I'll tell you because I was under a problem with the connectivity. So I
Yeah.
wanted to say that it's a true honor to be in this show. And I always hear about the show. I never seen a show except for 2. One was AJ. You pull AJ in one of those days. I watched it. The
Yeah.
link came in and I watched it. I see all your links all the time, and then I did not participate. I was smoking somewhere and I could not do it. And I watched the show which you aired last week about women and cigars, the UK Cigar Aficionada, as well
Uh-huh.
as the ages. So I only attended 2 shows of this show, and I really appreciate what you guys doing. It's a true honor for me to be here and talk about me as a guest, and it's like I'm a star. I like it, and I'm saying it again. If the Women and Cigar video is in a hurt panel to somebody, anyone in the world, I did not mean it. My intention is not to poke and provoke. And if that is the case, I will leave that video there because more likes and more views and more engagement will come. I don't want to do it. I understood after one day that the images I shouldn't be used because it's not correct. So if it has hurt anybody out there, any images, whatever, which was having a misunderstanding in the social media, I wanted to tell them that from the bottom of my heart, I did not mean it. And if you hurt, I'm sorry for it. I apologize for it. And then when I
Except
see,
I was hurt the most. I was hurt out of everyone.
of
I was
course,
hurt the
I
most.
know, I know.
Oh my
But
God. It's all about you all the
This
time.
guy.
All about
This
you.
guy.
the next part will fascinate you. What I'm going to say, right?
Please.
So with God's willing, inshallah, for inshallah, that
Inshallah.
we will have an occasion to share a cigar with all these people involved in it. I would be more than happy to share a cigar with them and spend my time and getting to know them more, inshallah. Okay, but we need to make the social media as well as the cigar community elegant, wonderful lifestyle. Make it cool, promote it, no provoke it, Reza, like cherry on the foot of the cigar. Promote it, not
Okay.
provoke.
Cinnamon. Let's have it cinnamon or coffee.
Okay,
Or
calm
tequila.
down.
So
Calm down.
I wanted to quote one of the quote what Arnold Schwarzenegger re-quoted, and what he said was this, and he re-quoted about one guy who is a very famous guy. Say that early to bed and early to sunrise and advertise.
That's very good. Very good.
Everything you
So
just
we
said
are
was
in
very
we are in the
elegant.
world of advertising. Okay, so
There you
we
go.
all have to advertise, promote the Habano culture,
Yep.
promote the Habanos communication, promote the community, and it will take to the next level. Women, men, anything, it's beautiful community, and we have to support it no matter what. So
There you
it's
go.
a true honor to be here.
Thank you
I
very much.
enjoyed the show, and I enjoyed the smoke. It's a beautiful cigar, private stock, wonderful size. They don't
Like,
do
stop
this
rubbing
kind of
in our
sizes
face, okay?
usually.
Stop.
Can
It's
I-
No,
such
the
a
problem
private
is
issue.
Can I
the
also have some
the
closing
standard
words?
production, because
Okay.
normally the original editions come in standard production sizes, right?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
a one-off size. It's a Partagás 16. The size is
Ah.
magnificent. It's a 50 by
Very nice.
170. Such a size, such a monument piece, right? And you're not going to get the opportunity all the time like this. They
Right.
got it because of the 230 anniversary. 230, correct?
Oh, wow.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yep.
230 anniversary of
Yeah,
Anderson Frank. So it is 230. It's a very important 230 of what? That's what I'm thinking. Is Anderson Frank.
Yeah,
Hunters and
230
Franco.
years.
Hunters and
230
Franco.
years. It was 1870.
Do the math.
1870.
Subtract 2.
80.
Divided by 3.
So it was 230 years
Yeah.
anniversary.
All right.
Yeah.
Rizzo, you wanted
So-
to end something. It was
Well,
so
I
elegant
wanted to
what he
say
just
something
said.
that
I'm
we
just
could
saying.
clip. I wanted to say
Oh,
something.
you know I'm not going to clip it. I don't know why you keep going. We're going to clip it. You realize I don't go and clip it. The AI clips it.
Steven,
You realize
let him say something for a
Okay,
change.
go ahead. Go ahead and
Go
say
ahead.
it.
Well, I didn't want to say too much because this has been a very, very long, interesting, fascinating conversation. But I wanted to end with 2 words
Oh,
that
God.
that hopefully put a little bit of a smile on everyone's face. Bubble bath.
But not every day.
Steven, it's over to you. Well, Jasim, thank you very much for joining in. It has been an absolute pleasure. Anyone and everyone who has joined us on YouTube, on Instagram, thank you very much for joining in. I can see a lot of comments coming in on the Instagram. They're praising the last parting comments, Jasim, that you gave. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining in, and please do like, subscribe, and share whenever you get a time.
Usman, 1 minute. Usman, I aired a video yesterday as a perspective of a woman
Yes.
cigar smoking, right? We brought
Yeah.
in I brought in a lady who is my friend, my hermanita, Laura Cruz, who is respected in the cigar community. Watch this. It is because we men, we are talking about this subject. It's important to hear a woman's perspective, and then she said it very nicely, what should be, what's not, and it's beautifully how she put it together. It's a 10 minutes video. It's a little bit longer for social media, but it gives a lot of perspective about what this community is all about. And then I highly recommend for all the people who hates me to watch it, so that maybe they can start to love me.
well,
Except
Shabnam.
Reza.
Yeah. Shabnam on Instagram says, we forget about the clip about women NC forward. With love, Jasim, you're the best.
There you go. And
Now you can say I kiss a woman too.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, don't tell your wife.
Steven, the
Yes.
closing.
All right, gentlemen, a pleasure. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Everybody will be back. We'll rebroadcast the show in about 2 hours. The podcast comes out tomorrow, and depending on how Usman feels, it'll be rebroadcast on Instagram either in 30 seconds or in 30 minutes. So there you go. A pleasure. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thank you, everyone.
We'll see everybody soon.
Gracias.
Cheers, everybody.
Gracias, señores. Gracias.
Yes.
Gracias. Gracias. Peace.